just want to get some. I just want to get some cheap blanket yarn and just make a bunch of balls because they're so much fun.
Yeah. Um, I'm really looking forward to Ollie's opening up because if they have a couple good deals, I'm there.
Oh God, yeah. And then we got the one going to open up down in St. Joseph. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Colin said, "Mom, what do you want to do for your birthday?" And he knew that because he looked it up. Because I
Mm-hmm.
told him there was one opening up, and he said, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" And I said, "I want to go." He said, "I already know." And then he goes, "Mom, go with us when Dad has the surgery, and I'll take you over to Ollie's."
Well,
And I'm
that's
like,
good. What do,
"So
is
I'm
it?
like,
Yeah, is it
I'll
scheduled
go."
already?
Yeah, it's scheduled for the 27th of
Mm.
February. You don't wait. Let me ask Alexa how far. No, it's not far. Alexa, how far is Joplin, Missouri from Springfield, Missouri?
Come on.
Joplin is 73.5 miles away by car.
No, it ain't no 73. I guess it is.
It's
I was
73
thinking,
miles. Wow.
no, man, I was thinking it was like 25.
Mm.
Oh, gosh, what's wrong with me?
Nothing.
That's too far. Wah, 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 wah.
Hi, I'm Hein. How are you?
Fine. Well, I guess, oh, man. Well, let me ask her from St. James. Alexa, how far is Joplin, Missouri from St. James, Missouri?
From St. James, Joplin is 192.2 miles away by car.
Woo. Well, maybe I'm going to have to wait till my birthday. I better call them and tell them to make sure they got lots of yarn by October 15th.
Hi, Katrina.
Hi, Kat.
Yeah.
Hi, Sissy, Michelle, and Snony, and all in chat. Just working on the little one's blanket, and we'll be putting the little one to bed soon. Hope all is well. Oh, she's so cute.
You're
Such a
welcome
cutie.
to come up if you like.
Yeah. Michelle's got plenty of slots, don't you, Michelle?
Yeah, I do. I haven't used all of
Yes,
them yet.
I would love it if Katrina comes up. She's a hoot.
Yeah.
She is fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Ooh, it's cold in here.
I thought you were already, but I guess was mistaken.
Well, if you know what it is, YouTube is somebody don't go to somebody's live for a while, they go ahead and take the moderators away.
Oh, okay.
I've realized that I've figured that out a long time ago, and they'll take them away for other reasons too. Because I have people coming to mine, and I'm like, I know you were a moderator. So what's the deal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I ain't done nothing today but sit here and try to crochet and fall asleep.
Well, I was gonna try to make a sweater out of this.
Oh,
Um,
it's so beautiful.
I
It's
decided I'm gonna make a blanket.
it's so cool. I can't wait to get mine. Now I got those.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't count these two blankets over here with the stuff I got. So that's 6. And then I didn't count that Santa Claus. I've got to get that done. That's 7. And then I got a plant to put together. That's 8. And then I got other people's chickens to make. That's 9.
Yeah, you could put up a chicken assembly line.
Yeah. I watched Rosie's the plant that looks like an African violet today tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
Now she does hers completely different. She don't really. Uh, she's doing the magic circle, which I did the magic circle on these flowers, but her fingers just go. They just glide like they just
Yeah,
glide.
yeah, they can go a million miles an hour.
Just, no, and her fingers are real controlled and stuff like that. When I make something, mine's shaking and everything else.
Yeah, but she gets the hand pains too. So
I like the way she holds her hook. She holds it way down like this, and then she goes in. And I
mm-hmm.
always crochet, and I noticed I crochet. I put my finger on the yarn as I'm flipping over it, and I think that was from when I learned to crochet because I would do it, and I'd push the stitches down, and I noticed I go yarn over, then push the stitches down with this finger,
Mm.
and then yeah, and it's funny how we different of it. We differently. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got to do what's comfortable.
Yeah.
Everybody holds the yarn, differently in their hand, and
Yeah, and I tried my best to do this pencil hold, and Brenda Land does it with ease, just flies. And I'm like, I want to do that so bad, but it's too late now. Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
yeah, we got that knife hold down.
Now that's not your dad, so don't you? They are all getting ready to bark. Don't even start it.
Mm.
Stella jumped down. Stella, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with these doggy children?
Love them.
With their butts, with their bottom. Tessie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's so pretty. Here comes over here and puts her. Come over here to Mama. Come on, did Daddy leave you all alone? Come here, baby. Come on.
I for tea.
Come here, sweetie. Oh, she's afraid of that. Come on, come on, come on to nummy nummy.
Oh,
Act like you got a
where's
nummy
Kelly?
nummy. Come on, come on.
Hello.
Hey, how are
How's
you?
it going? Good.
Good.
Come on.
Where's
I'm
the
trying to
dog?
lure- She's over here. I'm trying to lure her over here. She won't come across
More.
that because there's a cord. Here she is, a big 80-pound, probably more that. She won't step over the cord from my computer that plugs in over here. Come on,
Oh.
come on, come on. Come on. Okay, Mama's gonna eat it.
Hey, Katrina. Hey, 4T.
She's taking her head and turning it like this. Mama's gonna eat it.
Hi, mine. And anything else I missed? I think that's everybody.
Come
I think
on,
that's
you
all I
little
can see. All right.
Whee!
Yeah, Katrina said menopause sucks. So
Oh, Angela's here.
Plus, Katrina's not very old, but yeah, she's about where it could start. Bless her heart. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm praying for you, honey. I am praying for you, girlfriend.
Yeah, it seems like she just had the baby. It feels like it.
yeah,
But it's been a
Yeah.
while. Yeah. It's
The
been a while.
baby, it doesn't seem that baby is that old.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Come on, you got to come over here. Step over the cord, Sassy. You're a big old vicious dog, and a little cord you're afraid to step over. It's not
Vicious.
safe.
she's not vicious.
I know I'm laughing. That's why I'm like,
Here she comes.
What you working on?
oh, nothing yet. I was just cleaning and doing stuff.
Come on,
So
come
I'm
on.
just I was just washing my hands. I said, oh my gosh, I got stuff all over.
Oh,
Mama,
Yeah.
that's
Mama.
natural when you're cleaning.
Come here, pretty. Come on. Oh, you're so pretty. Michelle and Kelly want
It's gonna be
Yeah.
3 in 6 months. Wow.
See, that's what I'm saying. It felt like she just had the baby.
I must have been asleep
Yeah.
that whole time.
Yeah, we missed a lot. Yeah. I mean, like time's flying,
Yeah.
Yeah, so nothing yet. I'm still working on the scarf or the wrap or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got another day of that probably because I didn't work on it this morning.
Mm.
Come on.
I decided to make this into a Afghan instead of a sweater.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Come on.
And what's going on in the middle? You have a nice little design there.
I know, isn't that cool? That's
Yeah,
how the yarn does.
I think
Yeah,
it's the way the yarn is.
Okay, wow, that's pretty
And
impressive.
And
Yeah.
you can use that yarn. You can use that Red Heart camo. It'll kind of pull. You would do the pulling.
Yes.
It kind of does the pulling.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly, but still, it's a cool looking pattern. What it does.
That's good. That's funny.
Oh, hi, Charlotte. How are you?
Hey, Charlotte.
Hello. Yeah.
Where's our Rosie Posy? Rosie Posy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's so funny.
I don't think we missed some things about that, but the hot flashes got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the first stages of it. I started having hot flashes right after I had Colin.
Oh,
And
wow.
the first time I had one, I thought I was dying. And I said, can you take me to the hospital? I'm having a heart attack. And he said, what? I said, I'm having a heart attack.
Yes.
My chest hurts. I can't breathe. He said, you're having a panic attack. And I said, no, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm having a heart attack.
Mm.
to the doctor, and he said, well, we need to do I went to the emergency room is what I did. And then they told me to go to my family doctor. And then they
Yeah.
did hi, Samantha. And then they did the complete workup and said, well, looks like Grandma Nature has decided to knock on your door.
All right.
That's what the nurse said. And I was like, she's trying to make me laugh. Called her
Grandma Nature.
Ugh.
Hey, Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
Grandma something. I don't know.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's so weird. Like all the hormones, all the stuff that happens. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean the whole way the body works is interesting.
Yeah, and then Kim and Colin like to tease me and Adam because they call it mental pause.
Mental pause.
And mental pause. They just. My daughter-in-law used to say, leave her alone. Quit saying that stuff to her.
Wow.
And then one time my mom's, oh my gosh. My poor mom, bless her heart.
Come on up. Come on up, Samantha.
Yep.
My son had uveitis. You know what that is? It's when you have this, the uvula, whatever, in the back of your throat.
Oh, was it?
Gets infected from an infection, and it swells up. Well, he kept clearing his throat, and he was sick, and it hurt real bad.
Yeah.
So take him to the hospital. The doctor comes in and explains this whole thing, and I'm like, my Lord, I've never heard of it.
I have never heard. I mean, I guess anything can inflame. You know.
It was like a cold.
You know what I'm saying?
Uveitis. So I come back and told my mom what was going on. She goes, well, "He don't have one of those, does he? He's a man." And I said, she said, you said uteritis. I said, no, I said uveitis, mother.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She thought I said uteritis, but I said uveitis. I may have said uveitis and didn't mean to because she got me out. But no, that was the funniest thing.
Yeah. No, that is pretty funny. But that's a weird thing to have happen to him, though. I mean, I've never heard that. I've heard a lot of things, but not that one.
Yeah, it's a real thing that happens. And so when my mom finally got it straight, she said, well, all he needs to do is lick an iron skillet.
Oh.
I said, Mom, don't make my son. I said, when we got sore throats, my mom would tell us we had to lick the iron skillet. She had a little iron skillet like this.
Ew, but okay.
Oh, here's Charlotte.
And that was our medicine. Licking the iron skillet.
Hello.
Hi, Charlotte.
Well,
she froze.
She froze.
Oh, there she moves. Oh,
moving.
Did I?
She's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, there she is.
There you
go. Have you ever heard of licking the iron skillet when you got a sore throat?
Have I what?
I'm going to say no.
Have you ever heard of licking the iron skillet when you got a sore throat?
Good Lord, no. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Ask my mom. But she's in heaven and she has been for 12 years.
Oh,
I will say this. My daughter, let's see, my daughter's 35 now. When she was a baby, she got the croup.
Oh, wow.
Gosh,
and, that sounds terrible.
It sounds terrible.
Scary.
Yep.
So I called my grandmother because my mom passed away when I was little, so she wasn't around. And I called my grandma and I was like, what do I do about this? Does she need to go to the doctor? I'm kind of concerned because she sounds like she's over here, about to grow flippers.
Yeah, like a frog.
And she goes, tie a black string around her neck.
What?
I said, are you trying to get me to kill her? What?
Yeah, they got all kinds.
She said, well, that's what we used to do for the croup. That's the first time I'd heard that word. Okay. I didn't know what the croup was.
Right.
That's what we used to do for the croup, and it worked.
Oh.
Why this so funny to me is because it wasn't a black string with us. It was a black stocking.
That sounds better. Yeah.
A black stocking, tie a black stocking around their neck.
Oh my goodness.
Well, here's the interesting thing. I tied a black string around her neck after I got tired of hearing her cough all day. And that night I thought, well, she ain't gonna hurt herself at night, with the string on. She woke up next morning, she was fine.
Oh,
You never know. And they say,
That's
"Oh,
If
a
I'm lying, I'm done. Okay,
That's weird.
the God's honest
Interesting.
truth.
Okay.
God's honest
Um,
truth. Now, I don't think it had a thing to do with the black string.
but don't test fate. You
But
never
I'm
Right.
not. No, I would never do that.
Right.
But I'm just saying
Well, my grandma
that's
used to
what
boil.
happened.
Mm.
My grandma used to boil weeds, and she did this and she did that. We had a dog. It was the first Dotson that we had. Well, we got it from a kennel. We got it,
Mhm.
and it got parvo.
Oh,
And
that's
that,
Oh,
but
man.
they're usually gone when they get that.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Mhm.
So my mom said, if you go out and you get this grass, you got to go out in your yard. You got to make sure you got the grass,
Mm.
and you get that grass and you boil it, and you put it in that puppy's mouth and keep giving her a dropper. Well, I sat there crying the whole time and doing this, and this
Mm.
puppy
Was
wrapped
it
up.
purslane?
Might have been. It was
It
some
probably
weeds.
was.
Yeah, some weeds. She had me boil and get the water off of it, cool it down, of
Mhm.
course. And she said, now you're going to have to wrap that puppy in a warm blanket. Keep throwing that blanket in
Oh.
the clothes dryer.
Yeah.
And so, I'd have him Colin. He's running back and forth every fight. When the blanket would cool off, he'd had 3 or 4 towels. We'd take turns throwing it in the dryer.
Yeah.
So I held that puppy, and well, they told me we'd already taken her to the vet, and they'd give it antibiotics and everything.
Mhm.
And it wasn't really suffered. It just the beginning of it. The puppy pulled through,
Oh,
Ooh.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
which was at the antibiotic, which they don't usually live. They usually got to get gone when they
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so terrible and everything.
Oh.
And then, yeah, it was. I just would put it in. The puppy didn't want to drink or anything, poor little thing, and I just would push that, suck it up in that dropper, and put it through the side of its mouth, and kept doing that. So maybe a combination of everything,
Right. That's cool.
So look, y'all, I have an idea, and I don't know how crazy it is. It's a crochet idea.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I thought she's going to feed us something through.
I know. I was like, is it?
no. It's been going through my mind for a while, and I want to make a granny square blanket out of nothing but variegated yarn.
Oh,
And not self-striping. Really variegated. Oh, how beautiful.
I do that all the time.
Well,
Isn't that pretty?
but see, I want to use all the colors.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I've done it
All
many
the
times.
colors.
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
You see, because I'm here. This is my next set of colors. And I'm
Ooh.
thinking,
Ooh, what's
that
that one called?
don't look right together.
Yeah, it does. It all looks right together.
Well, and that's what I was thinking too. By the time it all gets together, it'll
Yeah.
look like it belongs that way.
Right.
I've got this.
You can
I
lay the
got
little
baby
squares out how
squirrels
you
over
like.
here. This one, I got.
I don't know why I thought this was a good idea,
Yeah, it is a good idea.
but
Dash Buster.
I love variegated yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's not a lot of things you can really make with variegated yarn other than maybe her blanket, plushies, maybe.
Yeah.
But it has to work out just so it doesn't color pool and it doesn't
Right.
do all the things. And I'm a little OCD when it comes to that kind of thing. And I
Yes.
thought, you know what? I don't care if it's all variegated and it's all running together. That won't bother me.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So I'm only making them 3 rows.
Yeah. 3 rows.
And then I'm going to put a border. And I don't know if I'm going to I think I want to put a black border around all of it.
Yeah, be beautiful. Black or white
Black.
or anything.
I don't want white. I think that's too stark.
Maybe
Maybe
not white, but like I wish I could get
like
to
an oatmeal or linen color.
like an orange
Yeah.
or even a
Buff.
Gray.
oh,
Dark gray or something.
Or black.
Mhm.
Although
I
black.
like black.
Mm-hmm.
or you could
like
do
black.
the
I like all of it. Yeah. It just
I
depends.
think what would happen if I put a black background on it, it would feel like a stained glass.
Right. It would
Yeah,
be like a stained glass.
or you
Yep.
could put
And
buttons
I like
around this,
that.
like the buff.
Uh-huh.
And I've knocked everything. I've got a whole basket over here now.
I think buff is my new favorite color. I can't believe I like it so much. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I never liked it before.
Right. Yeah, I bought.
She bought like a bunch.
Yeah.
Did she? Oh, look at that. You know what's become one of mine is this mustardy color.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I can't wear yellow to save my life
Oh,
because
right.
it makes
Yeah, it's
me
not
look
for
like
everybody.
I've got jaundice, you know.
Mhm.
And my
No, it's
skin's a
true.
little yellow too, so
Yeah.
it's like, ooh.
Yeah, it's not good for
Um,
everybody.
But as far as other stuff goes, I think yellow is beautiful. And my daughter, she's got red hair and green
Mm.
eyes and the most
Mm.
beautiful porcelain skin, and she can wear yellow, that goldish yellow, better than
Mhm.
anybody I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
So
Hi,
I'm thinking
Rosalie.
about making her a sweater out of it.
Yeah.
Hi, Rosie. Get up here, Rosie
Ooh.
girl.
That sounds good too.
Mm.
I like yellow. I mean, I don't wear it, but I like it. I mean,
yeah.
you
Yeah, I love it.
I used to hate yellow up until about the last
yeah.
3 or 4
Mhm.
years. I hated the color yellow.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you know what? It's not yellow I'm hating. It's school bus yellow because I love the gold because
Yeah.
I was a teacher and I learned I hate school buses and it all
They
goes.
are. Yes.
Well, and they're an ugly yellow, for crying out loud. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the ugliest yellow in the world. That's the yellow that says, "Watch out! Here comes a school bus."
Yeah.
I just want to find the person that made school buses yellow and I want to wrap a black string around their neck. And not to cure their sore throat, their sickness, or their croup.
Right.
But
Well, y'all pray for me because I don't know if this idea is going to actually pan out.
oh, it'll be
Well,
beautiful.
I think it would be beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, it will.
We
Well,
shall
here's-
see. Look, if it's not, nobody, y'all can tell me. Y'all can say, "Ooh,
Hi.
that would have been such a great
Hello.
idea." Hi, Rosalie.
That's cool. Hello.
Hello. Hey, I cannot stay long. It was a long day today.
Yeah.
What
I
did you do?
understand.
Was you out shopping again?
No, my daughter messaged me today. She's like, "Can I come home?" That one with her boyfriend. She has
Oh.
to fight with him, or he's treating her
Mm.
badly.
Mm.
Sorry.
So I'm over here cleaning and scrubbing and cleaning and scrubbing, making everything ready to come home. 3 hours later, she's messaging me like, "Hey,
Never mind.
I'm gonna stay with my friend." I was like,
Oh.
"I'm gonna kick your ass."
Didn't she do that? Didn't she do that last time?
Yeah,
Yeah, long
last time.
ago.
I was like, "You can."
How old is she, Rosalie?
25.
Yeah,
Mm.
that sounds about right.
So next time, if you want to come home, come home. I'm not scrubbing and cleaning.
No, I wouldn't either.
Couldn't
She
even
can
go
scrub
see
and
today.
clean when she gets there.
Right.
Oh
I used
man.
to go home to my
Look.
mom all the time when I was young. I'd go home to her. Of course, she just lived 2 miles away.
Oh,
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah.
2.5 hours away.
Mm.
Okay.
you didn't even move out. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
that's
finally
like right around the corner.
But I finished this morning.
Oh, how
Oh,
pretty.
pretty.
Is that the
Oh,
fern?
let me make it big,
fern.
Rosalie.
Mhm.
I
I'm all
love
cut up. I'm all
that.
cut up on your tutorial. So now you got to do a tutorial
So
for
she's
the
caught up. Oh, that's
There
Fernie.
you go.
Bad
Beautiful.
idea.
Nice.
Yeah, Fernie. Very nice.
Love it.
There was
I got
only
all
Have you
mine.
named it yet? What's his name?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at my baby. Sorry.
Yeah, mine want to come into. Oh,
Now, I had a daughter, my oldest one. She, God love her. She used my front door like it was a rotating door.
Right. Oh.
And finally, the last time she moved out, we had a 5-bedroom house, and the 2 bedrooms were over the garage.
Okay.
And I wanted to make one of those rooms a playroom for my little kids.
Right.
And we asked her, are you sure this is the last time? She said, yes, I'm positive this is the last time. Well, after she left, my husband took the Sawzall to the wall and cut the wall down.
Okay.
And she come over the next time and said, what happened to my bedroom? He said, it's not your bedroom anymore.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But then again, sometimes I think maybe she stayed in a situation she didn't belong in.
Yeah.
Because she was afraid of asking us to put the wall back.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
But Life goes on. You live, you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
It really is.
Like I tried to talk my daughters into not moving in with random people.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
And it's like I'm not a Puritan, but that was the one thing I said. You will really thank me if you listen in this regard, because then you don't get stuck with whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and what I tell my daughter is, especially if they think that they want to move in with gentlemen,
Right.
is okay, he's getting all the benefits of being married. What do
Yeah,
you get?
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right.
You got to wash his drawers. You got to cook. You got to do all the things. You got to,
Mhm.
plus you got to live your life. What are you getting out of it?
Nothing.
Because
Well, doggone thing.
the benefits that he's getting
Yeah.
is probably not that great for you, darling. You're 19.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what do you
Yeah.
know? Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, thank God I didn't have a biological daughter, because I would have told her, do not get married. Just shack up. And
Just
then
shack up with
when you want to
You know,
leave,
I
you
think that
can leave.
marriage is too hard. It's too hard. It's too much work, and to be playing house with some dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's something that's valuable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that well, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
Puritan either.
Right.
If he wants to pay for a hotel room, he's welcome to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
but
All I
I'm
know
not-
is that during my oh my goodness, the maternity leave, I had my kids like 18 months apart, so I had 2 maternity leaves before you knew it.
real close
Yeah, they were
together
long.
there.
Yeah, I was out of work for a while. but what happened was I was watching Judge Judy of all things, and
Ain't she
all the
something?
cases on there were these women that moved in with these loser men. Sorry,
Mhm. Mhm.
and they had to legally extricate themselves from rent and all this other stuff, and it was a lot of money. And I said, "Wow, I had no idea." See, I was clueless until I saw these shows, and I went, "Okay." So maybe there's something to that. Even Judge Judy at one point she said, "Don't move in with these losers."
Right.
Kind of said that
Well,
to in general, And I
it
went,
has always boggled my mind, and I've
Mhm.
been guilty of it myself.
"Yeah,
How women will breed with anything.
this is true."
Look, I
Well,
love women, and I'm one of them, but I'm telling you, they don't use their brain when
yeah,
it comes
screen.
to mixing
Vet
genes
those
together.
people, man. Screen them,
Screen them, vet them,
vet
do a
them,
credit
whatever you
check,
got to do.
make-
Sorry.
get a background history, get a police report, get all of it,
Mhm.
because you can't be too careful.
It's
Yeah.
true.
But if I'd had my ex-husband's police report, I never would have got married to him.
Right?
Okay.
Look,
Mm.
if I would have had a psychological evaluation done on the last
Yeah.
man before I got married to Poppy, I wasted 7 years of my life with that fool, and it was agony.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I can't say that.
Wow.
He passed away in September.
Oh, okay.
Lord rest his precious soul.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's hard. So those people that marry for money, now it makes sense. It didn't used to.
Doesn't it?
At least you can walk away and you'll be okay for a
Right.
minute.
Mhm.
Right. Especially if you take half of what they got,
Right. Yeah. Like I'm
I
saying,
wasn't never that smart.
me either. I know. She's terrible. I know. I can't believe I'm saying that, but
Look, my dad told me when I was a teenager, my dad was so full of, or is, he's still alive,
oh, okay.
so full of wise
Yes.
little isms.
Right.
And there's 2 things he used to tell me that really stuck with me.
Hi,
Well, there's a
Terry.
lot more than, but one was,
Hi,
if you're not
Terry.
in business, don't advertise.
Okay.
And it used to hurt my feelings when he'd say that when I was a teenager. But now that
Right.
I'm a mom, I get it.
Yep.
And I tell my daughters the same thing. If you're not doing business, don't advertise, young lady. And
Nice.
And also, he told me it's just as easy to fall in love with a rich man as it is a poor one.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to look in the right spots.
Yeah.
Well, why the heck didn't I take that advice?
Yeah.
And look, I wouldn't trade Poppy for a puppy.
Right.
And that's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
He's so good to me, and he's a wonderful man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But it is interesting. Like I said, I never thought about it. You know what I mean? At the time, I kind of wish. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like you always wonder what would happen, but
Are we not supposed to think about it? I mean, is that the way we're designed?
well,
Is
no,
to just
people,
jump
yeah,
in with
people say
both
you can't be shallow, like it's shallow.
Oh, who cares?
But I don't know. I mean, you know, like you got to take care of yourself.
That's
That's
right.
all. Like it's really bad.
And think about this. What about any offspring you bring into this world? They have to be taken care of too.
That's right.
And that should be honestly
Mm-hmm.
forefront of your mind when you're making those kinds of decisions.
Yeah.
If it's a decision at all. Because I
Right.
think with 90% of the young childbearing age people,
Yeah.
it's not a decision.
Right.
They're getting jerked around by their emotions, their
Mhm.
hormones,
Oh yeah.
stuff, and
Yep.
they are just
Living
and
their lives, right?
and I wish there was some way to
Yeah.
transfer the knowledge.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Terry, how are you doing tonight? But you know, look, I'm on my soapbox now. Y'all done got me riled up.
Oh, what are you working on, Rosalie?
Another Fern.
Oh, Fern. Okay.
I want to start to bear the doggy, but I'm too tired for that tonight.
Mhm.
I'm supposed to be working on a loaf cat. My grand Millie has been asking me for one for about a month.
Oh.
And I've been in the middle of other projects.
Mm-hmm.
And here I started doing this today. And I'm like, I can't be doing this today. I got
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I need to quit. I'm gonna make this one granny square and then I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make the loaf cat because I don't even know how.
I've done it. I'm breaking things over here.
Have y'all made a loaf cat? That's right. Rosalie has a pattern, don't you? For a tutorial?
No, I don't have a tutorial.
Oh.
I got it somewhere from YouTube. I said it last time. You remember, Michelle?
That's right. I remember. Yeah.
You sent me one.
Yeah, but who the pattern was by?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It looks like it's real simple.
I'll find one.
Like all,
well, it can't be too hard, can it? I mean, it's
just
a cylinder with ears.
Right.
Right.
No chickens. Michelle,
I think it'll be all
you
right.
as it keeps falling off into my lap.
Oh.
The chickens?
Yeah, she's making chickens.
Oh, okay.
My box.
So, emotional support chickens.
Here,
Hi,
Oh,
Susanna. How are you?
Hey, Susanna. Susanna.
Hello.
Oh, I'm hurt. Listen. Too much yarn, too little time to work it up.
Yep.
Tell me. That's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to work on my yarn stash and try to get it down to a manageable
Mm-hmm.
amount.
Yeah, I should be
my
banned
lap.
from the Joanne store.
You know what? I'm not going. I refuse
Yeah.
because that'll be a fiasco for me.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of debating. Well, I have a little time, but I'm trying to figure out if there's any colors that I'm missing. Because I know there's a lot of colors I don't have. But
In Big Twist?
yeah, in Big Twist, yeah.
Yeah.
Because at least that'll be reasonable. But I don't know.
You get
Honestly,
that ain't easy.
I've heard so many people kind of panicking over Joanne's demise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are.
And I really don't feel like it's that great a loss for me personally. I mean,
Right.
I don't normally even shop at Joann's.
Mhm.
Even when we had one, I didn't shop there.
Yeah.
I
Well,
prefer-
here's the thing. Like for me, I can't
Mhm.
go to Hobby Lobby because it's far. Like
Mhm.
hour, it's hour and a little something,
It's about 4 miles from me. You want to come?
Yeah. So I'm no good. Like, so if
I'll
they
get
close
there.
Joanne, I could be in trouble. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah.
and see, I can't drive at all. And the only time I can ever go anywhere is when Poppy
Mhm.
takes me.
Right.
And he's willing. It's not that he's not willing. He is.
Mhm.
But, not when he's at work, I'm stranded here at the house.
Yeah.
So I'm so used to ordering everything that I get online.
Oh, okay.
that it's just not an issue. I mean, I love Hirschner's. I love Mary Maxim mystery bags.
Oh, okay.
God, I love them. And I like their yarn too. They have a yarn called Mellow Spun.
That's what I was asking somebody yesterday if anybody was using that. So you use it. Okay.
I love it.
I have to.
In fact, I'll show you a sweater I made out of it. Hang
Oh,
on.
let me see that. Ooh.
I got the squirmies tonight.
Yeah, that was me yesterday.
Sweater I made you, the green one. No, I don't.
Rosalie, did you finish your project you were working on last time? Susanna wants to know. Was that the
Are
strawberry?
you talking about the doggy? Or the strawberries or the fern? I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, and the violets, yeah.
Was it plants or was it the dog? I think it was the dog. I think she was the one who know. The
Yeah.
doggy. There's a doggy.
Let me make it big here.
Okay, so I got this mannequin in the house. Oh, how beautiful! Look at him.
Yeah,
big.
so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the doggy. Yeah,
Oh, he's wonderful.
he's a little chubby.
Yeah, he has a little belly on him. Yeah.
Looks like my belly.
He needs a dewormer, don't he?
Wow.
Okay.
That's funny.
Thank you, Rosalie.
No, he's beautiful.
Yeah, it's funny.
So here it is.
Oh, wow.
Oh
That
wow.
is nice. Okay.
And
Granny
it's
strip?
just one of those hexy granny
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
in the
Nice.
solid green. But
Yeah,
I
Miss
just
Santa.
love the yarn. It's super soft.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh.
hold it up again, please,
Of
Charlotte?
course, yeah. Let me get it straight on here
Okay.
so you can. I haven't weaved in all the ends yet.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the stinking seam? There it is. Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That looks
And I love the
extremely
sleeves, how they
comfortable.
kind of poof a little bit.
Yeah, little
You
poofy.
know, sleeve.
Mhm.
Very nice.
My daughter really liked that part.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you. I'll probably make another one of these
Thank you.
because I really enjoyed making it.
Mhm.
And it did not take long at all.
You're
That's
welcome,
great.
Susanna. Hi, Mama Cookie. How are you doing?
I'm on Cookie. I gotta get me a
Hi.
bigger hook.
Hello.
Hello.
And I only have one sleeve to add to this before I'm finished with it.
Wow.
I just got bored with it this afternoon. And
Oh, that's the one with the ruffled.
Mhm.
sleeves?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's my the ruffle sleeve.
Ooh, that came out nice.
Thank
Ah.
you.
Let me
Mhm.
know
And
that.
then that's the one I've got to add the sleeve to it. And then I'll be
Mhm.
done.
That's
Because
good.
interestingly enough, she advises that you put the border trim on it before you put the sleeves on it. So when you're got the sleeves done, you're finished.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I did my sweater.
Hi,
but I-
Susan. How are you doing?
Really
Nice.
fast to make, too.
I'm doing nothing. I'm doing
Oh,
nothing.
thank you, Susanna.
Don't bite me.
Nice.
Please don't bite me. This is coming up to bite me.
So that's mellow spun. Wow.
This
I've
one
never-
is not. But
No, I mean the other one, the green one.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. And it's a lightweight. It's like I think the label says it's a 4-weight, but it's not.
It's really thin.
It's really a 3.
It's like a 3. That's cool. All right. So I'm taking notes. Mm-hmm.
I love
The
the
future projects.
Oh,
I have
that's cool,
old-
Mama Cookie. I'll be watching.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. Huh.
The Snoopy doll.
I love Snoopy.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Oh.
Exciting.
So I got these new crochet hooks yesterday. And I had never seen these before. But I love Susan Bates hooks. Y'all can hate on me if you want to.
No, I don't.
No, we're not
They're
going to.
horrible. No, they're
We
fine.
understand.
A lot of people are anti Susan Bates, but I've used them my whole life and I love
Yeah.
them. But they got these with the little
Yeah, I got those.
push.
Oh, I have those too.
Never seen them before.
Oh wow,
They're very comfortable.
I
Yeah.
like it a
I
lot.
haven't seen.
And they're
them.
long. I like them too. The
Yes,
shafts
they're
are long.
longer. Mhm.
If I'm making a big item, but if I'm doing an amigurumi,
Shaft.
I don't like for amigurumis.
Well,
'cause it's-
last night was the first time I ever pulled them out to use them, and
Mhm.
I am really impressed, and I like them a lot, and I will probably buy 55
More.
more of them.
Okay.
I got all of them and probably doubles because I bought them. Brenda Lynn got me hooked on them, and then
Yeah.
and then she sent me some. And
Mhm.
but no, I like them for big projects.
Mhm.
If anyone wants to drop their link, they're welcome to.
Well, I've got all kinds of hooks here. I've got the furls, which are
Mhm.
I can't use those.
I
I think
can't.
they're beautiful
Yeah.
to look at.
Yeah.
Me either. They made my bleh, if I could talk, my knuckles hurt across the top when my huckles. Yeah, they made my
Huckles?
knuckles. Yeah, they made my knuckles hurt across the top when I use them. They're so heavy.
Oh wow. Yeah,
I'm not
they're
sure
kind
that
of
they
strange.
make me hurt. It doesn't feel right to
Oh,
me.
a seal. That's nice.
Going in the wrong spots and everything. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel natural.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
But they are beautiful to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
one.
I bought 5 or 6, and I'm kind of like, why did I bother spending the money? But
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the first ones I got as a gift. My daughter bought them for me for Christmas one year or my birthday or something. What's
Mhm.
the difference? My birthday's 4 days after Christmas, so it really
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the same day, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can relate.
and but she did. She got me those, and I tried and I tried and I tried to love them. They were the Purple Odyssey,
oh
Yep.
wow,
That's what I
Okay.
got, Odyssey.
and they're beautiful. They're just gorgeous, but I can't use them.
Right.
And then, they had one. They had a sale, like a clearance sale,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you could get them for $10 a piece.
Oh, okay.
In
oh
certain,
wow.
in certain
You
sizes.
got to get these. Me and Michelle and Rosie, you got to get these hooks.
Yeah, those
What
are
are
the
they?
cheap hooks. Yep, those
They're
are good.
cheap hooks and so comfortable. They're yeah, I just keep using them.
Those are adorable.
They're not the
Are
dots.
they the inline hooks like the Susan Bates, or are they the round head?
They're like Susan Bates.
Oh, okay.
They're
Bates.
they were $7.99 the first time I bought them off Amazon, and then they went up to $9.99. Now I couldn't find them at all, so I went to Temu and I found them on Temu, and I bought another set. I bought like
No kidding.
4. Let's see, one. Did I send you some, Michelle?
Yes, you did, and I appreciate them.
I know you're awesome. I think I bought my mother-in-law some.
Oh wow.
Dude, you sent Rosalie some, didn't you?
No, Rosie bought hers. What do you want, Sass? Every time I go to hug you, you have to lick me and bite me. That hurt. But then when I go to hug her, she just hauls off and clamps down on my hand.
Wow.
Let's see, I bought my mother-in-law some. I bought me.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you some. I bought Kayla, my niece Kayla, some for Christmas. I guess this one coming is the 5th pack.
Mm.
Wow. It's a lot of hooks.
Yeah.
And you can only get them on Temu, or you can get them on
Well,
Amazon
you
too.
could get them on Amazon, That's where I got them, all the other ones on Amazon, and then I go on there now. They're called Knit, Koknit,
Hmm.
and I haven't seen them back in Amazon, but they're probably there.
Mm-hmm.
It might be there by now.
Knit.
Koknit. Let me see if they got them on Amazon.
Okay.
And they're Knit.
It's your own fault. You promoted them, Noni.
Yeah,
right.
I know. I just kept promoting them, saying they're so stinking awesome and da 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 da.
You should have sent you free packs.
So nobody
Yeah.
called? Nobody emailed or
yeah, they
Put
didn't
him
call
in
you
here,
to
baby.
sponsor
Oh
you.
no, you don't.
Oh,
You can put in here.
Oh, they're actually Knit, easy crocheting and knitting. They've got all kinds of different ones. I'm at the actual Knit site right here.
okay.
oh,
Come here.
Oh, they make all of those cheap versions of hooks. Like I sent Rosie some cheap ones. They got all kinds of stuff. That's all Knit. I did not know that. No, enjoy your leisure time with family and friends with Knit knitting needles and crochet hooks, and fiber arts.
hi Lydia.
Well, I didn't know that they had it. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle now. I gotta buy every hook they got.
No, you don't have to buy them all.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The financial manager will be upset with
Financial
you.
manager kicked me in the booty. They do
Yeah.
have those little pouches. They do have those little. They do sell the little pouches like they come in by themselves. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle, a pig's aunt on that.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to get me some of them.
Are they good prices on that website?
Knit.
How do you spell that?
Koknit.
Oh, like code knit. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Bamboo knitting needles, crochet hook set with case, crochet hook set, case, yarn storage.
Knit.
Let's look at their yarn storage. I mean, they're made in China, but there's a knitting bag backpack. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't need a. Yeah, I wouldn't be interested in the stuff they're showing for the.
Huh.
Yeah, they do have their own site. Well, I just thought there's a. Well, you never know.
How much they on there?
I haven't found them per se. I'm looking at they have the hook cases that are open up like a book, and they got the little pouch, like the. Oh, Michelle, I sent you a green crochet hook case, didn't I? With rose, it's green. Did I send that to you with a green background, or who did I send that to?
I got one, but I don't remember the color. No.
It's like a green, and then there's flowers on it. They make that too. Well, I'll be a monkey.
Oh, okay.
Ozzy, honey, what do you want? You just ain't getting no attention. That's the problem, man. Yeah.
They've got a lot of stuff here. I see.
Yeah. Lydia's watching the football game. Yeah, I got rid of Colin and Kim.
Yeah, that's good.
It's Super Bowl Sunday, isn't it?
No, it's like the 6th of February, somewhere around there. 5th or 6th. Yeah, it's real late. It used to be on my birthday, and like 4 times where I was living, the Super Bowl happened, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Okay, you try to go out, and you just can't do it because there's all these people.
Right?
It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's really weird. But then they moved it, so it's like a week later, and I'm like, "Oh, all right."
I tried to get you up on my lap, and you wouldn't come. Now I've got all the yarn on top of me from making a basket, and now you can't come up here. Well, I'm sorry.
A month after I was born, so I'm as old as Super Bowl. We think.
Well,
I love that.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is pretty.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
yeah. You crazy baby.
Okay, enough of that.
You crazy girl.
But I was in Washington when they won the Super Bowl twice in a row, or every 1 year, another year. And it was just like crazy. I mean,
I bet it was. I bet it was.
and they're like,
Um,
oh, skins.
We moved here to Mississippi the year that the Saints won the Super Bowl.
Oh, I bet that was a big deal. Yeah, the Saints. Yeah.
It was insane. And then we decided to go to Disney to get away from the Mardi
I don't
Gras.
blame you. And then they came, right?
And they came. The whole and everybody in New Orleans went with them.
That's what I'm saying. They always do that. They couldn't.
It was crazy.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. Come on.
I think that's hilarious. I'm like, no, you can't get away.
We thought we were being so clever.
No,
Nope. Nope.
not at all. That's funny though.
Come on, big girl. Oh my word! There's a big old baby
Oh,
over my.
there's that girl. She's coming up.
Oh wow.
That's a pretty girl.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, mommy. Oh, she just got to get a kiss. Oh, don't bite me. No, why you
oh
gonna
she's
bite her?
pretty.
Why you gonna bite me, baby?
What kind of dog is that?
Heinz 57.
Peppermint?
Oh, look at this.
No, I don't know.
She's a very friendly one, isn't she?
Yeah.
Love her.
Baby,
Her loves her mommy.
she's got Bernese Mountain Dog and
Uh-huh.
Border Collie and
Yeah.
Rottweiler.
She's a pretty dog.
Oh, if
Yeah,
you can.
she is.
Did you give mommy some kisses? You see her how she's holding my head back? She don't want me talking to you.
Oh.
Because Kim and Colin ain't here, and she's usually with one of them, and she just
Okay.
can't because she's not getting all the attention.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad, but we have never. She has no odor at all. No offensive
That's
odor.
good.
She's never had a bath.
Wow.
We just brush her with one of those gloves. You know, it's got the little
Mhm.
rubbery things on them, and but she does shed. She does have. Well,
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know what she wants. It's almost 7:00, and she's like, she's got an internal clock. It's about time for supper time, ain't it?
EINNER.
We got to fill her belly up so she'll go to sleep. Mommy will get up here in a minute. I'll call and say, we can go feed the dog. I'm
That's
sure
funny.
him and Grandma are not. Well, I don't know. My girls kind of got into the game, but gosh, Sassy, I gotta wash my hands.
Oh, you're buffering? Okay.
My daughter has company over, and my dog is pacing this kitchen floor. And every time they try to come into the kitchen. My dog tries to jump on them.
Oh,
She is. She's
So I
a
told him,
jungle.
I said, y'all need to stay back there so I can keep the dog under control.
right.
He's crying now to go out there.
Oh,
And he's too big to be crying. You're too big for this nonsense.
well.
And you shouldn't be talking back either.
I heard you was talking about you.
You ready to go outside? You wanna go outside? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
It's very cute.
Yes, go out while they're gone.
He's trying to push you off the chair again.
I don't know what
I think
he's
he
doing.
said yes.
Oh,
I think so. Yeah, like that dog's talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you want out too. Excuse me.
Sassy hears him. She's like just looking around, like, where did dogs come from?
Yeah. There you go.
I can't let her out while Kim's gone and Colin's gone because she has to have her paws wiped off with puppy paw pads because Kim tearing up the backyard. And anyway, I can't manhandle her. I don't know what I'm going to do when Kim has his surgery because he won't be able to.
Right.
But I'm just going to get a chair. I'm going to take my chair back there. And when she's ready to come in, I'm going to call him, open the door, open the floodgates. And then I'll grab her. She comes in and then wipe her pads off. But they
I
said
wonder
before
if you could put a rug down and teach her to wipe her feet.
oh God, we have puppy pads all over the place because you know everything. Because I wish you would. It was that easy.
Yeah.
If you don't catch her as soon as she comes in the door, she runs through here.
Oh yeah.
And we got pergola floors, so she runs across the floor and slides and falls down and does all kinds of antics. But yeah, she'll get the floor muddy. Poor little thing.
Yeah.
Poor little 80-pound baby.
Yeah.
That's about what Virgil weighs. I think he's closer to 70, but he's a big boy.
Still big. Yeah.
He's only a year old.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
He's gonna be big.
She was
Well,
born,
I hope he's not much bigger.
well, she's still got March to grow.
Wow.
She's still. Is it your supper time, baby girl?
He turned a year old December
Why do
1st.
you want to bite mommy's
Okay.
arm? You want to see how good I taste?
And I have no pets.
Now,
Oh Lord. I've got 5 cats, 2 dogs, 8 chickens, and 2 kids.
Oh.
Mhm.
Chickens. Yeah, I love chickens.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. I love my chickens. I go out and have coffee with them every morning. We
I
solve
know, they're so
all
friendly. Well, yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
and keep it to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
honey, you cannot.
I love it.
Well, you're such a little baby.
Chickens.
I wish they'd start laying.
Let me
Yeah. Is it too cold for them? Or how is
Well,
it?
there's not enough light. We have
Okay.
really
What?
short days.
You ready for supper?
Once we have 12, 14 hours of daylight again, they'll lay again.
Okay.
They didn't feed me either.
And I
so-
could put a light out there in the coop and they would lay,
Mhm.
but I just don't want to do that. I don't want to wear them out before their time, you know?
Yeah.
Gosh, I remember when we had chickens and cows and everything else. Gosh, no wonder my knees ended up like they were.
Oh.
Getting up 5:30 every morning, going out there, slopping hogs, slopping chicken, slopping the hogs and slopping. And then, in the wintertime, you gotta, you feed at night, you feed the cows.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the morning, they eat grain. And then we had calves, we had baby cows, yes. And they had to be bottle fed. Some of them were bottle fed. Sometimes the mother cow just rejects the baby.
Yeah.
Really?
And I remember doing all that stuff before I took a shower and went and taught Rugrats all day long.
I had a very long day, Noni.
Yes, and then I would come home. How did I do all that? Then I'd come home and I'd fix supper. If there was any laundry to do, I'd do laundry, and then I'd always, oh God, how'd I do all that, Lord?
It's making me tired just listening.
Yeah, supper, and I mop my floor every night. I don't know how I did that. I couldn't stand it.
Wow.
Now I can't do nothing.
Mm,
Sit around thinking, how was I ever able to do all that?
that's a lot.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Back in the days when the kids were little, we never ate out anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We went maybe once a month.
Yeah.
When I got paid, because I got paid once a month, we would go out to dinner. But I cooked all the meals. How did I do that? I don't know.
You were organized.
I was young. And my legs were not. My knee. I had my real knees back then.
Now you're bionic.
Yeah. Now I'm bionic and my batteries are all run down, not replaceable.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's what I call Poppy too. He had a hip replacement.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's been 15 years ago, and I used to tease him about being the bionic man.
That's cool though.
I tell you what, it really he was only 37.
Oh wow.
He has a ankylosing spondylitis.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what my husband's got now, spondylitis.
And yeah, I did a number on him. He had two surgeries on it before they finally decided to do the hip replacement. But it was the best thing that ever happened to him, truly.
Well, they told my husband if he didn't get they were glad he came when he came, because he was about ready to. They were going to replace. They said he would if he would have waited any longer, like to this summer, he'd be at 2 hip replacements. The hip replacement is not out of the question yet.
Right.
What he's doing is he's going to physical therapy until the 27th, but they've got to get in there
Mm-hmm.
4 ruptured discs in his back. And he just
Cool.
and I put the thing on Facebook because he won't tell nobody no. People are
Mm,
calling him all the time because he's got truck. Can you help me
right.
move?
Mm.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Oh no,
Wow.
he needs
And
to tell him.
I finally put on Facebook if anybody needs to be moved or new furniture brought in the house, please don't ask my husband because he cannot say no.
Mm,
Yeah,
He's ruined his health, and the
and he's
doctor told
injured.
right.
yes, and the doctor told him, don't ever move furniture again. Do not lift over 50 pounds. He said, don't even lift 50 pounds. He said, don't even lift. He said, 25 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, you're going to have to get some kind of. I mean, my husband gets on my nerves. He's annoying. He likes to drink booze and act like a fool, but always been a good provider, and he's
Right.
always
Yeah.
could fix anything we needed fixed.
Mm-hmm.
He built our barn over to the right. He built our shed down here. Then he
Oh,
built
wow.
the back shed. But and then he was getting ready to build onto the house, and he built a privacy fence in the summer. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's not going to be able to do it no more. And to slow him down, I'm literally scared to death
Yeah.
for when he has first thing he goes in and has the cadaver stuff put between his ruptured disc.
Mm.
Mm.
First, they told me it was just one disc. They didn't
Mhm.
let me know.
4,
And
you said?
but yeah, 4 ruptured discs in fact. And
No.
the other day he's out there working on the engine on one of his trucks.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay,
Oh Lord.
Kiwi, stop it. Kiwi goes crazy at 7 o'clock at night. But he has been over that truck working on that engine in one of his trucks. And I'm like, and I said to him this morning, he said, hey, Mom. And I said, what? He said, why do I have 3 farm trucks? And I said, I don't know. Why do you?
Mm.
Still one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, needs some
Because in
prayers.
case one breaks, the other one works.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you were closer. I'd come and get one. I would
Yeah,
take
right.
They're not nothing great. He bought a truck. The truck, his daily driver, he bought it in
Mhm.
1992.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Mm-hmm.
Still works. Great.
Mhm.
When you had, because he went to school, he went to technical school,
Oh, okay.
high school to be a mechanic. When you got a
Mhm.
mechanic in the house, your vehicle lasts forever.
Mhm.
That's true.
My car is a 2006 Buick Rendezvous.
Mhm.
Oh,
Bought it
wow.
in 2008. It's
Mhm.
still running. It looks like crap. It's lost a mirror on one side, worth replaced. But I
Mhm.
ran into my brakes went out one time, and I ran into the mailboxes down at the end of the road. My brakes, and I didn't. When your brakes go out and everything, and then my power steering went out. He fixes that, and it was a wrecked title car when we got it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Mhm.
So nothing goes bad. Now, the only way there's ever, and so it's Colin's car now. I just took my name off it and everything because I don't drive anymore. I'm not
Yeah.
even on the insurance.
Mhm.
So that thing went for 9 years. That thing made a round trip of 40 miles every single day for 9 years,
Wow.
taking me to work.
Mm-hmm.
Then when my let's see, how old would it be? 12? Wait. No, God. How long ago was 2008?
Oh, 16.
16 years ago. And
Mhm.
I'll never forget it. I was the teachers, all the girls at the school. They had all voted for president. I won't say who voted for, but they had all voted for president, and I hadn't yet. I was waiting until after school because I'd get to school early because I would help open and close the school because I volunteered, because I'd been there longer than anybody else. And so they, at their lunch break, because I would have my lunch with the kids when they had lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they all went out there and rode on my car in the dust because I lived down a gravel road. And so I am paying no attention. I'm trying to get to the voting booths before they
Yeah.
close. And I
Right.
pulled into the voting place and they stopped me. And I said, what's wrong? And they said, you've got to get all that off your car. And I said, what on my car? And they had wrote, vote for, so in the dust. I was like, I'm going to slap every one of them. There was only one other teacher that was close to my age. and she was because I went to school in my 20s, in my mid 20s,
Mm-hmm.
and so they were all young teachers. But
Yeah.
oh my God, that was funny. But that car, it has been through. You talk about a good car now.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't discriminate. We don't just drive one make of car.
Yeah.
We like
Right.
Buicks, we like Fords, we like GMC, we like Chevys. But yeah, like Colin says, it's the never dead car, the never
Yeah.
dying car.
That's great.
Collins now, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he like I said, he's annoying as crap and drives me absolutely crazy. But he
Mm-hmm.
can do plumbing. He can do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are just like that. They're just interested in everything.
Mhm.
But
Mm.
yeah,
I tell people all the time the reason I married my husband's because he can fix anything.
that's right. Well, I married my husband because I felt sorry for him because he never had no children, and I married him for myself because he didn't have no children from another you know. But
Yeah, that was one of the what's it
that's one
called?
of the perks. That is one of the perks.
No, one of the I forget what you call it. The non-negotiables.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and I asked him. His husband was his husband, not
His
his.
husband.
Lord have mercy, he don't got no husband.
Scandal.
His cousin was married to my sister. They met first,
Mm.
and that was my sister's husband. And then,
Yeah.
then I knew him. I knew him already, but I thought he was a smart aleck. I mean, when he was young, he was good looking, and he knew it. And he was a smart aleck.
Mm.
So he was a womanizer, and I said, I'll never go out with him because he is a womanizer. And
Yes.
then one night we went out, and he was so nice and sweet. And then, no, I love him. I get mad at him, but I always have to tell him off. But
He has game. We know this.
he just needs to leave me alone when I'm talking to my girls.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He comes in here acting full, and he does it to aggravate me. And Colin even said today,
Mhm.
Mom, if you'll just ignore Dad, he won't act ignorant. I said, well, the thing is, I don't want him to say something, and the girls, I don't want him to cuss and all that. But
I promise you, we've probably heard it before.
I know, but still, it ain't good,
Mm.
Understand.
because I've got a strike before from somebody cussing on my
Oh,
YouTube. Don't like that F word. Let me tell you.
no.
I hear people using it all the time.
All
on
the
the
time.
channel.
I know,
I'm like, really?
Yeah, and Michelle remembers, and I'm like, how did I get a strike?
Right.
Well, that night was awful. That person it was more than just
Okay.
everyone.
Yeah.
That word, she was attacking everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was just, I don't know, nasty or something that night. I don't know.
Something was wrong. And then, it was hard. So,
Uh,
but it's gone now.
hmm,
But gosh.
that's weird.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I'm making me Rosie, let's see. Yeah, I'm using your pattern for a basket, but I'm doing it two
strands.
Yeah, 2 strands, and I'm doing it with a 4.5 hook, and boy, is it stiff. That's good. Does that look all right? It's brown, and I'm using brown and
Tan.
Brown and tan, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do a little bit bigger though, because I got all my plants done last night. We watched a good movie last night. Lord have mercy.
Mm.
We watched. It had Mark Wahlberg in it. New Horizon. About a oil rig, something Horizon. It was from like 2014.
Mm-hmm.
It was on. Did we watch it on Freevee or did we watch it on Tubi? I don't know, but it was good.
Oh, Freebie. I forgot about Freebie. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg. It had the Hudson girl.
Jennifer?
Kate Hudson.
Kate
Okay.
Hudson.
A whole bunch of stars. It was something Horizon. Yeah, it was about an oil rig. It's a true story too.
Mm.
And it was, and I'm sitting here, crocheting plants and just crying my eyes out.
Mm.
Colin said, Mother, you want to watch all these natural disaster movies and all
Right.
these movies. And then he said, you sit there and cry.
You get upset. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he goes, Mom, what you crying about? No pets died. But it was really good. But I love Mark Wahlberg. He is just a good actor. Wasn't he Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
something
tried
like-
to tell Colin that, and he said, "Nuh-uh." I said, "Yes, he
Just
was."
look at him. The face hasn't changed.
Yeah, his face ain't changed at all. And he, because he wore those Calvin Klein underwear too, wasn't he? With the Calvin Klein.
I think so. He was somebody's underwear. Yeah. I know. I mean, people. You know how it is.
Somebody's underwear.
He was somebody's. Yeah.
Boy, I'm gonna have to put a piece of cardboard in the bottom of this basket because it's I got it going here on my phone because it's really stiff when you use a 4.5 hook. Rosie, you're I'm gonna have to, the way you sewed the pearls on the African violet, which that's what I'll call it. Well, I don't know why I wasn't doing that. I got the pearls that's got the big hole, and I can just put yarn through it.
Oh.
And I put them on flowers before, but the way you did it with a regular needle and hook, I'm gonna have to do that too. I decided I'm going to put all yellow flowers on this one, but that is a beautiful plant.
I think I want to make one of those strawberry plants.
Yeah, I didn't want to do the strawberry too.
What? I'm sending you one.
Okay, I don't have to make one then. Thank you.
Yay! I know. She's like, yay!
Mine's got roses, right? Mine's got roses on it.
Yes, those are the roses.
They're so
Okay,
cute.
thank you.
They're so
That
cute
is hilarious.
They're so cute in your house. They are. They're really cute.
Surprise, Michelle.
She's like, whoo!
She forgot she
She
was
knew
good.
it. She knew.
Poor little Rosie. We've always got her making us stuff. So when one of my niece Kayla came over, and she's like, "Oh, Aunt Lori, all your stuff is so cute that you made for Halloween." But I have to admit, the Hello Kitty that your friend made's cuter. And I'm like, "Hush your mouth, child."
Yeah, right.
She goes, because she made the Hello Kitty. When Rosie shows us stuff, we're like, "Kelly, Mom."
Mine.
But I love getting other people's crochet. I love getting.
Yeah, me too.
But Rosie makes all the fun toys, and I'm all about toys, you know.
Yeah, and I don't want to make him, so I'm like,
I'll send you chicken, Kelly.
I know. I'm really, like I said, I did one Amagaruby, and I'm like,
Now, Kelly, you did excellent job, and
what's his name?
Pikachu hat was too doggone cute.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, that's the one thing I was like, yeah, I did that. It's rare that I ever go, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna unload some yarn on Kelly.
Somewhat dirt, I know. I'm like,
Unload some yarn on you.
oh, yarn. No, I forgot about that hat. See, you reminded me of all this stuff. I'm like, oh
I
yeah.
remember all the cute things I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I found I don't even know what they are. It's like not a toilet paper doll, but sort of a toilet paper doll. That you put over the.
Oh yeah, you put the doll over the toilet paper roll.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it. A toilet paper kitty.
Yeah, those poodles that they used to make.
Pretty.
Thank you.
Put it,
Aw.
look at that calico baby girl.
Aw.
Oh,
It's a
She's
good
a
baby.
girl. She's very needy, though, obviously.
I
You can
see.
tell.
like my Sassy. Sassy's got so disgusted with me, she's got up on the couch by herself.
She's trying to tell me that she wants to eat dinner.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what this one's doing. And thank you for reminding me because I'm going to have to feed her.
yeah.
Susanna said Noni, the movie was Heat Horizon.
Was that it? Heat Horizon? It could be. Yeah, hot. Yeah, about an oil rig out in off the coast of Louisiana.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, the one that blew up.
Yeah.
yeah, it blew up. What happened is, well, I don't want to tell you in this case anybody watches it, but it had these guys. They were like the BP people, you know.
Mm.
And they just come in and they said, no, nothing's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's
Mm.
fine. No. And the main guy which was Kurt Russell,
Mhm.
the main guy. He
Mm.
told him, and I loves me some Kurt Russell.
Mm.
But I don't love him as much as I love Will Smith. And and I have watched anything and everything Will Smith is in. And I watched that his daughter, the daughter that sings wait a
Willow.
minute. I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. You know, his daughter. And I didn't, it won't get you in trouble, Michelle. But he sat there and cried at her first concert.
Oh.
And I just wanted to say, honey, I'm here in Missouri. Come on. Forget Jada. I'll hug you. And I have loved Will Smith since The Fresh Prince came out. I really do love Will Smith. I'm not kidding. I might love him
I
too
think
much.
he's a great actor.
And I was laughing my head off when he slapped old what's his face because I can't handle Chris Rock. No. I said, you go. But you know, Jada don't want him, but I do.
That's true.
He might be a different person if he'd have ended up with you.
I know that's right.
He'd probably run off with a maid because we'd have
Well,
one.
no, he might have been a better human if he'd have.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love him. He can't do no wrong in my book. He can't.
Well,
do
see,
no-
I used to think that way about Elvis.
Oh, Elvis. Mm.
Well, see, I'd go fight
There's a
Kelly.
lot. Yeah, he's got a lot going on.
Yeah, he did
Kelly's
have
Had
a
a
got-
lot going on.
The
And
only
Kelly's-
thing was, I was too young to understand back
Yeah.
then, you know, and so I
I
thought he
remember
was.
when he passed away. I'll never forget that.
I won't either. That was a sad thing.
Well, Kelly likes some of my men too. She likes Denzel. He's my one. And
Oh, I
he's-
love Denzel.
Everybody
and
loves
she
Denzel.
Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
you
right?
know.
yes,
How could you
Good
not?
line, you know. It's like-
Mhm.
yeah, and she, The Rock. I'll fight her for him.
Mm.
And that movie that he played in San Andreas
Mm-hmm.
about the earthquake.
Yep.
I wanted to see that so bad. I didn't want to see it about the storyline. I wanted to go see my man.
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
I've had dreams about him, and I've
You
had
know
dreams, lots
I'm
of dreams about Will Smith.
oh,
One time I dreamed Will Smith came trick or treating at my house.
trick or treating.
I didn't do no tricks, girls. I didn't do no tricks. Don't get no funny ideas. I just gave him a treat. Oh, that's just as bad. But
That's
That
what I'd
doesn't
have
even
done
sound
too.
better. No.
it wasn't a naughty dream. I just dreamed he came to my house.
And said trick or treat.
Yes.
Yeah, he said it was right around Halloween, and I opened up the door and he said trick or treat, and I just remember he was in my dreams.
Oh,
He's
He
so
must have been in his underwear or something.
yeah.
In fact, in the dream, I couldn't even see him. Noni said, "Sorry, my son corrected me. It's Deepwater Horizon." Yes, that's it.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a good movie. I got to feed
Hmm.
this dog. She's about ready to have a stroke.
That's funny.
I used to love Antonio Banderas,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I
Not
love it.
bad. Yeah.
especially in Zorro.
Come on, Sass.
Oh yeah.
What you got
He
food?
was very vigorous, father.
Yes. Very
And
young.
I love what's his name? I can't think of it now. The one that played in Tombstone, the older one. Oh, geez.
Oh, Harrison Ford.
No,
No.
Not Kevin Costner.
Samuel, Sam Houston. Is that his name? Hang on, I'll check.
Oh,
Yep.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I loved him. And of course, he was an old guy compared to me.
Mm.
I still thought he was. And I used to absolutely love Alex Trebek.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't know why, but he was like my
Very
celebrity
smart.
crush for a very
Mhm.
long time. I like smart men though, and
Mhm.
he appeared smart on TV.
I could see. I
Yeah.
could see that.
Me and my dad, we love Jeopardy, playing Jeopardy.
Oh yeah,
Well,
You know that dog had food. She just wouldn't go
Oh,
in there.
really?
She wanted you to feed her.
No,
Feed
there's
me,
the
Mom.
rug. Somehow the rug got scooted over by the dog bowl,
Oh.
and she wouldn't cross the rug.
Hmm.
Oh, no. Oh, and I absolutely love to watch Billy Bob Thornton play in a movie, but I always thought he was a terrible human.
I don't know much about him. Although I've heard little weird, a couple things. Yeah.
Weird, trashy stuff. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, now I'm good at Banana. That's
He's
my
a great
supper.
actor, though.
Yeah.
You should see these girls. Am I
Mhm.
going to have to share my banana with both y'all?
Probably.
Yeah. Sam
Bella
Elliott.
shaking. It's like look how little this banana is. Tiny.
Oh, that is. That's like a banana-ette. I don't even know what that is. It's so small.
Oh, honey. Get it, Stell. That's why it got me too. Here.
Oh.
Oh, come
So
on,
Mama got-
Terry. Michelle Pfeiffer was nothing compared to Olivia Newton-John in the black pants. Nothing. Olivia Newton-John slayed that role.
Blade. I don't know.
I was 14. I was 14 years.
Funny.
Oh, she was so skinny. And the thing that got me is she made candies, the clogs for candies, the shoes.
Mhm.
She
Mhm.
made them so rich by wearing those in
Yep.
Greece.
True.
But
Yep.
Oh, she had those on in Greece? Huh.
I've just got red ones on. I wore those when I was in school. And I don't know how I ever
did
kept them on my
too.
feet.
Mm.
Well, Stella,
Well, thank you.
I did
I always
too.
wanted
My
that.
grandmother bought them. Oh, you weren't a fan of? Oh my goodness! I can't believe.
Yeah, I
it.
always liked her.
Oh, I love her. I'm not giving you guys my banana. This is my supper. Colin bought me some grapefruits, and then I said, Colin,
Ooh,
why
those
did
are
you buy
good.
me grapefruits? I can't have grapefruits because I take the blood pressure medicine I take.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
messes with your
Mom,
drug. Yeah, and the meds.
But he got the sweet ones.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're good, but they're not. They'll still do the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I have
people
to
have,
take a blood thinner, and I'm not supposed to eat grapefruit either. But every once in a while, I will.
Calls you.
people have
Yeah.
died from having grapefruit. I'm not
Oh.
even supposed to drink orange juice, and I dearly love orange juice. I can eat oranges. Stella, I'm just trying to push your hair back. I'm going to have to put a clippy on in your.
I like to eat the canned grapefruits.
You do? Ooh.
I love them.
Yeah, they're good.
Wow.
I don't know why I do, but I do. And I like them
That's
fresh too.
I
But
was gonna say, yeah, fresh
the
one.
canned ones are so convenient. And I always have some in my cabinet just
You
in
know,
case.
if
You know.
oh, I'm sorry. You know, if you pull your banana this way, it won't have the stringy hairs on it. That's how a monkey put. Not saying I'm a monkey, but
You mean like upside down?
yeah, upside down. Look at Kelly.
Really?
Oh God, I see a short coming. I did another karaoke video for y'all, bad karaoke, but it didn't get the views the other one got.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. No, you know what's funny? I'm the only one who doesn't like Grease.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it
14.
reminds me of my childhood because it came out when I was very young.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was 14.
it's
I was
nostalgic
14.
for me.
Yeah, a lot of people it's nostalgic, but I just,
Mhm.
it's just funny.
Yeah, the
I
banana's
mean,
small.
really,
and
if it would have come out when I was an adult and I watched it, I would probably roll my eyes and go, "Oh my God, how cheesy is this?"
That's
Right?
that's me.
You know, and
yeah, they were like,
but
yeah,
look, Rizzo's song was the best one of the whole thing. There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two.
you need to do karaoke
You
shorts. too.
should. Mm.
I got
I
number
need
2,
to.
bad karaoke, number 2.
No,
They
that's
didn't
funny.
They didn't get the views of the other one though.
I've been watching like there were a bunch of karaoke's on today, but I couldn't take it. Like I had to leave. It was a lot.
Yeah, well,
Well, you
I
know
was
me,
like, oh, I just couldn't do it today.
I gotta act a fool. Or I'm not having a good time. So
But it's good. Yeah, it's fine.
you are just gonna have to have this last bite, aren't you?
That's funny.
ladies, I think my bed is calling me, and it's
Oh,
only
nice.
7:30 here. But I
Well,
didn't
thank
sleep
you
very
for
well.
coming up and joining us.
Yeah,
Well,
good to
thank
see
you
you.
for
Hi,
having me.
Laura.
It's been great talking to all of you. Y'all take care and have a
Laura.
wonderful evening.
You
Good
too.
night.
You.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Bye.
Gosh, I can't believe that dog. She
Ate
did
your
not want to
banana.
step over that rug. She didn't want to step over the rug. That's why she wasn't eating her supper.
That's interesting.
She's there, baby. Come on. Come to mommy. Come up on my lap so everybody can see you. Come here.
See, all my pets would have eaten the food regardless. They eat everything.
Well, we feed her 3 times a day.
Mm.
Kim says, you guys need to look up on the internet how many times a dog that much needs to eat.
Okay.
And so Colin said, okay. So he looks it up. And it said 2 cups 3 times a day.
Oh.
Because she's got to maintain her metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I'm looking at that thinking, that ain't enough
Bye,
for nobody.
Susan.
But we give her 2 cups in the morning, 2
Thanks for
cups
stopping
around
in.
the noon,
Yeah.
2 cups at night. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
And she's still growing. She's got till March to grow.
Oh, so that's But 6 cups is a lot. It seems like it will not. I mean, I don't know.
It's a lot but it's for a dog that big. She's not fat.
She's
She's
big. Yeah.
just
She's
really
big.
skinny. She looks really skinny.
Mhm.
I can't. Colin said, and Colin seems to think she's in heat. So she maybe as they go in heat at 6 months the first time she's
6 months?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
See, first the vet told us no, she won't go in heat until she's a year old. Well,
Pants on fire.
it wasn't the vet. It was the vet assistant or whatever we called. And then
Wow.
Colin's looking and he says, I can't find it anywhere. So I don't see any messes or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe her body's just preparing for something. But we can't now that we called 3 different vet offices and they said they cannot, they will not spay until a year after she turns a year
Oh,
old.
a year. Wow. So you got a little while. Yeah, to go.
Yeah, and we did find a dog groomer for Stella, and they don't want to. Ain't going to charge us a cost. So $45, and she only needs a haircut once a year.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
good.
bargain. And yeah,
Wow.
puppy days. Now she's in there eating because she's trying to move the rug, and she's the one that made it slide out in the middle of the floor, and she's running back and forth. Every time my husband gets mad at me, yeah, that dog's driving me crazy. That was the best anniversary present I've ever had. And then the next minute he's like, oh, daddy's girl, she's just a baby. I'm like, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
He was on the we didn't even mean to buy her. We were just coming out of Walmart and park down because Walmart won't let you give dogs away in the front of the store anymore, but you can park down at the end of the parking lot and sell dogs. So Colin, I said, they're selling dogs down there. And Colin said, no, they're not. I said, yeah, they are. And they had $50 on it, And Colin said, we drove down there and I saw the mother sitting up there and she's so beautiful. And I thought, Colin said, mother, don't even ask. That dog's those puppies will be huge. And so we pulled over there and the guy said, I said, can I see one of the puppies? And he brought her out there. And oh my God, I just fell in love. And Colin said, mother, dad's going to kill us. I said, well, he's always going to kill us anyway. So I said, Colin said, do you want that for your anniversary present? And I said, yeah. So he said, we had to tell the guy, could he, don't let that puppy go. Colin had to run to the bank because, he wanted cash. So Colin went to the bank and got $50 out and we back and bought her. That video of her. When we first brought her home, remember how she fit in the dog bowl?
Yeah.
She could fit in the dog bowl. In fact, she would go in there and fall asleep in the dog bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a dog grow that fast in my life. It ain't nothing but a big old baby. This wouldn't be a bad, this color together, this wouldn't be a bad chicken color.
No, that would be nice.
My phone died and I was watching Rosie's tutorial. Let's see. What did I do wrong here? Did something wrong. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad one. I'd have to make it with a bigger hook. Boy, this is 4.5. Oh, Rosie, some of the yarn is coming. Let me see which one they sent. It's on its way to you. And don't get in no hurry. Like I said. I plan on living to
no
100.
pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
I was about to start it today, but then I got that message from my daughter. I was like, shit.
You take your time and don't worry about it, honey. Let me see. He sent me an email. It says it's part of it's on its way. I wonder why they split part of it is and part of it ain't.
I think maybe some of it comes from stores and some of it comes from the warehouse or something.
Let me go to my Gmail and see what it says. Okay.
When I went to get my Joanne's purchase from online, I got to the counter and I could only see this one on the bag with my name on it, and I thought, oh my god, they canceled part of my order because they ran out.
It's funny,
but I got 2 of each. Yeah.
Look, it says, "Hi, Rosalie." On its way. Yay! A portion of your order is on its way. Tuesday, January 28th. But hi, Rosalie.
Are you assuming her identity? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm having the yarn sent to her.
Oh, okay.
But part of it
All
will be there Tuesday.
Cool. Whew. All right.
Did you say which color's coming first?
No, it just says part of it. Don't even say what's first. Did I do the front?
Oh, Amazon's got the blueberry dot, but not the.
How much is it over there?
$8.99, I think.
One more round, maybe. 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. It's exciting. What kind of yarn are you buying? I'm being nosy.
Oh, it's
she
the
ordered
blanket yarn.
this one.
Oh, okay.
Let me see how that looks. Is that not
Raspberry.
the pink?
It's the glitter. I don't know if you see it.
It's the
It does have glitter. Oh, okay.
yeah. Is that the hot pink? Because mine was hot.
Yep.
Pink.
That's a hot pink.
And then I got that color for the muzzle, and
Mm-hmm.
then I bought her a blueberry. What's it called?
Blueberry dot.
Yep.
Blueberry dot and 2 of the straw. What's the pink? Strawberry
Strawberry
dot.
And if you need shipping, you let me know. And I mean, you let me know, little girl.
You sent me so much already.
I'll send you more.
All right.
Yeah, I saw Michelle. I saw it. I saw it on my PayPal.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did Michelle send you something too? Well, we don't want you to do it for free. If we make
Yeah, but you sent me already shipped. And I didn't even ship anything yet.
Well, I'm getting antsy.
Yes. Oh, well, this is just going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. I'll show you. Yeah. So it's just going to be like wrap it around your neck.
Nice.
Hold on.
That's her wrap for when she goes out to the very, very fancy restaurant with her husband.
Yes.
She's going to wear her beautiful.
And my boyfriend. No.
Very nice.
Well, you can wear both. You can wear it with your boyfriend and you can wear it with your husband. Just don't do it at the same time. Don't go out with them at the same. Yeah,
That's correct. So hopefully I'll be done in a day-ish. I didn't work on it today, which is bad. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time I've crocheted today.
Yeah, I really couldn't. I felt like we've done a lot like this week. Like, I know I have. I've done a lot of work,
Mm.
and I think I
did
burned.
great.
And yesterday I did a lot, so I have to really. But it was good to have a couple hours off, and then come back to it. Yeah, but I have some blanket yarn I got to work through too. It's the other thing. Because I bought a lot of blanket yarn last year. Not a lot, but I bought about 3 blankets worth. And I did the 2
Wow.
blankets. Yeah. But now I got 1 more left. So I got to get on there.
Well, I'm going to watch the sales.
Yeah,
And,
that's what I've been doing. Yeah, just waiting.
yeah.
Yeah, me too. But my Michaels never, they might have it online that it's on sale, but in the store, there is nothing on the shelves.
Yeah. Well, they keep all their yarn underneath in these little drawers. So,
Yeah, that's
and
where
they
you
keep it
look.
sometime on the top too. So if you
Mhm.
ask, they'll tell you if they have it. But it's one of those things you
Myself,
sort
I
of
look
have
up
to.
there and I look it down the drawers.
Yeah, if you look in the drawers,
Mhm.
sometimes you'll see them in there. A lot of people, I see people in there.
Yeah,
Right.
one day he said, "Mother, what are you doing?" And I said, "I'm getting me some yarn." He goes, "You've lost your mind, Mother. What are you doing pulling on that thing?" I pulled out and he goes, "What?" I said,
Yeah, and there's yarn in there.
there's
Yeah,
yarn in
they
there."
used to hide the Karen cakes in there when I was interested in them, and
Yeah.
I was always opening the door, and then the sales associate or whatever walked up to me and said, "You're not supposed to open the drawers."
I know. It's
Didn't,
like,
didn't
whoops.
stop me.
It's like, whoops.
Well,
And
I
sometimes
remember.
when they got it on top and there's nobody around, I usually go and get the knitting needles and pull it.
Yeah, it's high. Those are high.
Yeah. Well, how I found out about the drawers, I didn't ever know that.
Oh, I
And,
knew that. Yeah. I don't even know how I knew, but I just knew.
I never knew. And
Yeah.
anyway, this girl says I
Mm.
went over, like there's the
Mhm.
yarn, and then the next out over was where they cut where the fabric was, and they cut the
Mhm.
fabric. And I said, because if you ask, sometimes they do got the yarn in the back.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I asked the girl, I don't know what I was buying, but anyway, I said, can you look and find out if they've got any yarn in the back? And she goes, well, did you look at the drawers underneath the yarn shelf? And I said, what?
That's
I
funny.
said, what? And I go, no, I'm not. And then I go, no, I'm not looking for a pattern. She goes,
Right.
no, the drawer, like they got the pattern drawers,
Yeah.
And she said, no, the drawer under the yarn shelf. And I'm like, excuse me? So
Right.
she's laughing and she takes me over there and I'm like, oh my God.
Mhm.
Yeah, she says, you're supposed to ask first, but since you
Right.
didn't know. And I didn't never know that. And I was like, oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Yep.
So I always look in the drawer down below.
I remember when I worked at Famous Footwear, they would pull off whole styles and stick them up in the cabinets because they were going to have a sale on them
Oh, okay.
the following
Mhm.
week. And I don't know, I always felt funny because I couldn't offer the customer what they wanted. So
Right. Mhm. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, how they all do, how the stores do it. But now, like Joanne, they got stuff everywhere. Like every nook and cranny, there's yarn in that
yeah,
store. It's
yeah,
weird.
boxes and boxes and boxes of it.
Mhm. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, they got stuff out. Well, they always have stuff out in the middle of the floor. I'm like,
They do. Yeah, it's not.
The aisles, makes the aisles so narrow.
Yep.
well, on the 30th, I got to go to Salem, Missouri to my doctor, and I got to see all my doctors. I got to see my neurologist. I got to see my nurse practitioner, then I got to see the
Mhm.
doctor, and I see the arthritis doctor. But Colin said, "Mom, you gonna you got enough money to pay?" Well, I paid all my bills. I haven't paid the cell phone bill yet.
Mhm.
I told him, he said, "Are we going to go out to eat
Hmm.
lunch at Pizza Inn? Because we have a Pizza Inn there, which is our favorite place to eat pizza."
Mm.
And anyway, I said, "Yeah, and we're going to go to the big fabric store there. They got it's privately owned. It's a
Mhm.
fabric store. They got yarn. They got everything.
Oh
He
wow.
said, "You know how expensive they are." I
Yeah.
said, "I do not care where you're going." He goes, "All right, then that's going to be your Valentine present." And I'm like, "Okay." They know that I'll want yarn anyway for Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
No, that's nice. But we have a store too. But the sad part is it's like they buy closeout fabric.
Yeah.
But apparently they're doing so much online business since the pandemic that when you walk in the store, they don't even look at you.
Yeah.
They're just like, piling boxes and stuff.
We
But
have
they
several.
Hey,
they have
Ariel.
a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, Ariel.
We have several stores that sell fabric and yarn and all that that are independently owned. And they are expensive, but when they throw a sale on stuff, man, they sell it.
Yeah, that's great. I wish we had. So that's the thing. I don't have many choices, so it's going to be not pretty.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
How's it going?
Guess what I am watching on TV?
The game.
The game?
Yes. Yes.
Winning.
Kansas City so far.
Okay.
They have the lead.
Yeah, Kim and Colin will be happy about that.
Yeah. So far, it's Philadelphia. That will
the
be
Eagles?
Yeah,
The
the Eagles have already made it to the Super Bowl. They're the first team to make it.
That is exciting. Oh Lord.
And
All
you
these
can
people around here.
tell.
Yes.
You can tell by the color of the Super Bowl logo which two teams are going.
What?
It's turquoise, the teal blue, teal green.
Teal green.
Yeah, for the Eagles, and red for Kansas City.
Yes.
Girls.
Oh, Terry, you all right?
Yeah, because the Buffalo Bills, their main primary color when they're playing it back in Buffalo, their main color is blue.
It's blue, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Kansas
Oh my
City.
God.
Let me guess. Sassy and Stella
Oh. That's
being
crazy.
sweet babies barking up a storm.
So Philadelphia made it to the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh. See?
Yeah.
Because
Kelly is
the Washington Commanders, they did not score. They did not score at all.
Wow. I can't believe it. The reason why I'm laughing is because these Eagles fans are
Die hard. Die hard.
They are crazy. And I'm like, oh no, they're gonna be crazier. Poor Terry.
And all the hotels in New Orleans are sold out. They're booked. They will be booked. They're booked up now.
There's not that many hotels in New Orleans. That's why I'm like, that's not a good place for the Super Bowl, in my opinion. There aren't that many hotels.
Yeah, because guess who has the Summer Olympic Games in 2028?
Who?
Our country does.
Oh yeah, but where? Do you know which city?
Los Angeles.
Oh, LA might be okay. I mean, they did it before there.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I'm like, since France had them in last year. So yeah.
Well, you guys
have the Summer Olympics in 2028.
I never had nothing to eat today, and you probably want to.
If you're okay, Terry.
What do you want to
Guess where my fur baby is?
No.
My fur baby
You
is
sound just like
mad.
Adam's.
My fur baby is upset with
Just
me.
get that $5 thing. Just give me a sandwich. I'm about to pass out from hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I make my fur baby mad.
All right.
What did you do?
You want to?
Game's a little over halfway over, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
That game is good.
Wow.
Hey.
I was eating some cheese crackers, and I didn't care.
Okay.
Randy said she'll send you a
I have to tell my husband about Philadelphia. He's going to be like,
It's not hot for some reason, Colin. When you cover up with it, it's not hot. It's not
Yeah.
over warm. I didn't thought it would be, but no, I slept with the lights.
Wow. I'm gonna text him right now. He's gonna be like, "What?"
Well, mine cost $50 a piece to make.
See, my husband's from Philadelphia. That's why I'm laughing because we always talk. He always talks about how they stink. You know what I mean? And then meanwhile, they've been to the
She
Super
had it
Bowl
on
like
the bed.
3
She's
times.
doing it. Is she hand knit?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
God,
drinking.
that's a pain. Okay.
Oh, A&W.
I'll talk to you
Yeah.
later. Okay,
The
bye.
sugar counterpart. The diet counterpart.
Was I talking? Had that on the whole time?
You
Yeah.
did.
I was telling Tom to bring me something from McDonald's when they come home because I haven't had a meal today except those bananas.
Yeah.
I thought I had it muted. Give me a chicken sandwich.
That's okay. We feel like we're part of the family.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Definitely are. Yeah, my mother-in-law, she's knitting that blanket for my sister-in-law, and she's hand knitting it,
Oh wow.
and $180 worth of yarn.
That is crazy. But that's what happens.
Well, my sister-in-law, don't hurt her. She makes about 300 grand a year.
Oh.
And
Oh,
then her husband, makes a lot of money too.
Mm.
Don't have any kids,
Yeah.
and she just never wanted them. And then she was at Christmas time. She was talking about, she said, I probably should have had some kids. And we're like looking at her like, what in the world?
It's too late now.
She's 54 years old.
Mm.
Yeah, she's 54 years old. But they've traveled the world, and
Yeah, that's cool.
they just wanted to not have any children, and
Mm.
too late now.
Well, I've been okay being pregnant at 54, but just think I'd have like an 8-9-year-old.
No, I was 53 and I was pregnant, and I'll never forget that. And then it was really scary.
I
Right.
have not been pregnant not one time.
Me
Not
neither.
once.
That's a good thing.
And my brother had said, "Hey sis, you need to start popping out some kids." And I said, "Ha, you're not the one who has to carry a fetus for 9 months."
Yeah,
And
really.
then carry it around for next couple of years. Then
Yeah,
I
and I'm like,
take care of it till 18.
I
Right.
told him, "You don't have a jacked up back."
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for that.
Right.
I'm like, I have 6 bulging discs, and
Mm.
I do not want to get pain shots again. I
Mm.
don't want to.
Yeah,
but
I remember I had 2 herniated discs,
Mm.
and I've told the story before when I lift that 70-year-old kid, listen to me, 70-pound kid, and herniated my disc, and they did pain shots in my back, and
Wow.
and did the steroids, and the swelling went down, and then they twisted, and I'd go get twisted and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
it fixed me, but
Ooh.
yeah, Kim's can't be fixed though. He's going to have that surgery,
Wow.
and his mom's already trying to talk him out of it, and I'm like,
Mm.
then Colin said, Grandma, he has to have it.
Right.
Well, if he just keeps praying, then Lord will fix. Well, yes, I understand the Lord can fix things, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
It's going to be
Four herniated discs sounds like a lot.
yeah. So they'll do the one, and then they'll do the.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they're going to do more than one. I don't know. There's 4 messed up, and he has that spondylitis too. That's what my mother had, and she had her back operated, and she had disc removed out of her back.
Ooh. Wow.
And yeah,
And guess where the 6 discs are that are bulging?
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lower back. That's where Kim's at.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
and the neurosurgeon has said, Ariel, I do not see any cause for me to operate on your back since your discs are bulging.
Right.
Yeah,
And they're not
bulging.
herniated or ruptured.
Yeah, they can go down. Now Brenda Land she had her spine the surgery. She
Mm.
had it summertime or, but anyway, she's had like spinal fusion, just like Colin's got. Colin's got two 24-inch rods in his
Ooh.
back,
Oh.
98 screws and bolts ever since he was 16 because he had kyphosis, which
Oh.
runs in my dad's side of the family.
Wow.
And Adam had it too, but Adam's wasn't as severe. He didn't have surgery, but he wore a body cast for a year, and every 2 months they'd cut it off. It's
Ooh.
actually cast, and he has anxiety, really bad anxiety, and I know it's caused from that because he'd have a panic attack. He'd try to tear that cast. Oh God, can you imagine having a
No.
plastic cast on you? And
Yeah.
I'd have to. They had all these little special devices. I'd have to help him wash. He couldn't get in the shower. He had to
Yeah.
clean himself. Kim would help him,
Yeah.
and then I would help do the thing, put the thing down his back and clean his back. It was so terrible. I felt so bad for him.
Mm.
It had to be. Of course, Colin had a little bit of scoliosis, just not as bad as
Mm-hmm.
scoliosis, but
Yeah.
they grew at puberty. They grew for like 4 inches, both of them, and it's just a thing. And my dad had it. My dad had it his whole life,
Mm.
and yeah, it was
Wow.
hard times.
Scary.
My children were always in the hospital sick with something. I was like, how did I ever get them raised? Well, not I mean, in their first,
Yeah.
like their first 10 years, Colin had pneumonia 3 times.
Wow.
First time at 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam they both had asthma. And oh gosh, I just spent so many nights in the emergency room with them.
Yeah. That's a lot.
It was hard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's all behind me now.
Yes.
But me and Colin are very, oh gosh, about these dogs and Kim being down. Oh Lord. Sassy, she's so hard to take care of. She finally fell asleep. Finally got her booty in there. So
That's good. I mean, she got her food.
She's afraid all that time. Colin knew, don't Colin put it in there, but all that time she wasn't. That's what was wrong with her. She was afraid to go in there because that rug. She didn't want to step on that rug. Oh my Lord.
That's funny.
So funny. I told Kim, I said, if you don't want her to come in your room, just lay a cord across the doorway.
Yeah.
She will not step over a cord. She will not step over a box, or scared to death. Silly thing.
Now, is your dog afraid of cats?
No. I've got
You
her.
ever see like big dogs are afraid of cats, and I'm like, you could just step on the cat and you're good.
There was this old tomcat. While Kim was building that privacy fence, that cat would, I don't know whose cat he was. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's people on the side of us, but they're down quite a ways, and then there's a house right across the ditch. So we call it. But anyway, you can't see their house from our house or anything, but I guess the cat belongs to either one. I don't know. But this cat was coming to our house all the time because in the summertime, because Kim goes fishing all the time.
Oh, that's why.
So he throws the fish guts over the fence.
Oh, for the tuna. Yeah.
Yeah, and the dogs can't get out,
Right.
there because it's got fenced in. But anyway, this cat started coming around, and Kim would be out there working on that fence, and that cat, it was like his best friend, just followed him everywhere he went.
Wow.
So one day, it jumps down, it gets in the yard, and Sassy just lays on her back. She's like she's playing dead, and the cat comes over there and just climbs right on top of her. And she jumped up, and she ran, and she stopped to see if the cat was coming after her because, she just played with that cat. Like, it was something else,
That's cool.
Yeah, she's She's a silly girl.
Yeah, we had labs and they were afraid of the cats. And I'm like, oh my God. Boo! You're a bad dog. You stink as a dog. And they were like, ah. I'm like, oh my God. And then, you know what I mean? 3 times the size of the cat.
Well, they probably just didn't
Kinda
know what
like-
it was. Like, what are you?
The cat
Well,
was
cats
confused.
like punch him in the nose and
They
stuff.
do. They do.
Yeah, like, you see those videos of going smack, 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 smack.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I laughed my head off. Me and Colin watched shorts, like real funny shorts, and we were laughing
Yeah.
the whole time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. Cats, or you'll see a cat come running down a hallway and it's on its 2 legs and
Yeah.
it's back. So funny.
I'm like, dude, you're bigger than the, you know, this cat is so small. Like,
They're already gone. She just comes in for a few seconds. She drops. She just drops off. Don't ever say bye or nothing.
you will?
Do you think you'll get pets again, Kelly?
What's that?
Do you think
Oh,
you'll have
pets?
pets again?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, my husband has been not really into the pets, but
Oh.
he used to like pets. And I think our last dog was crazy. They were a little. Yeah, we did these shelter dogs. Don't ever do that.
Oh, all mine were
They
sheltered.
needed like
All of mine
you
are
know,
shoulder.
Prozac, you know. Sorry.
Yeah.
They needed some medication. These dogs were
Yeah.
crazy.
A lot of
And
ours were
that's-
rescued.
Mm,
Wonderful.
but
Well, Stella was absolutely nuts before. That's why she had to be a puppy when she showed up here on the back porch.
oh, okay.
But, she was crazy like Sassy, but she's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Sassy, I said, if you don't calm down, you're going on the doggy Prozac. Yeah, they do make it for animals.
They do. Yeah.
It's actual Prozac for dogs.
Yeah.
She come over and put her head on my arm, like, really, Mom, I gotta go. You gotta go on the hyperactive medicine. On the ADHD medicine.
Mm.
Yeah, she got right up and she come over and put, did you lay back down, baby girl?
Mm.
I can't be mean to her. She's just a baby. Hey, big baby.
Mm.
She just plops down on the floor. So funny. She don't know she's big.
But it is funny. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I like to, Kim puts her up on his bed, and then
Mm-hmm.
I like to go in there and lay down and put my head on her chest, and then until she licks my head, and then I'm like, no, don't lick me. Just takes that big old tongue right up the side of my face. I was like, oh God, no.
Love.
Yeah, she's a goofy girl.
It's cool.
She's a goofy one. She's a goofy girl. She turned around and looked at me, and she just looks so sad. You know, you just can't help but
Yeah.
think she's pitiful, you know. Pitiful puppy. Are you pitiful? She got her belly full, so she should be calming down.
Yeah, we want to get chickens. I think that's probably what we're going to do. That's not the same as a pet.
I
Yeah,
love-
I'd love to have chickens too.
Mm.
If I win the lottery, I'm buying myself a little farm.
Are you? Yes, yes.
I got chickens, but they don't lay nothing for at
Right.
least a year or so.
Oh, okay.
So it's a waste of money right now. We feeding them. We don't get no eggs.
Yeah.
Do you do they free range at all, or do you have to have them? tied?
No, we had them free range, but people keep on complaining because they went
Oh.
over the fence and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah.
We had
Eggs
to
are
get a lot of
delicacy.
chickens
So
rid of.
Mm-hmm.
the cost of eggs are so expensive. It's like they're a delicacy now, you know.
They really are. Oh my gosh.
Well, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they don't let money bother them. They will buy, and I mean, it's not that they're rich. Is if they want
Right.
something, they'll have
They'll
it.
just
So,
buy it. Yeah, they'll just buy it. I know. I have family like that too. Yeah.
yeah, Kim and Colin go to the store and they didn't buy eggs, and I never want an egg
Okay.
until I couldn't have any because they were too expensive.
Right.
$7 a dozen, and
That's
then
a lot.
and then
Mhm.
Hi, Mar.
Hello.
So
I'm not-
if you ever get chickens, try to get them already old enough to lay eggs.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I know I didn't like the peeps. Like I felt very uncomfortable. We did start well. They weren't quite peeps, but they were
Candy.
still little. They were still little, kind of.
Yeah.
They weren't peeps, but they were kind of medium peeps. And then as soon as we had them about a week, they get that ugly stage where they're sort of big. They like their face changes. Like the little peeps, they're very cute, and then all of a sudden they go, "Wah," and they look kind of weird.
It's just you have to feed them for like 6 months and
Yeah,
take care of them, and then finally you get some eggs. But
now we had a lot of eggs when we had them before. And we
yeah,
had a
when
lot of
they're young,
eggs.
when they're young, you get a lot of eggs because we had how many? We had 12.
Oh
we
wow,
had probably like 34 eggs every 2 days.
that's a lot. Yeah, see, that's
They
more than
on the
we would ever
beginning they
use.
lay a lot.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, we had only 6, I think. Yeah, 6, and that was good. That was enough. And we had, we had to start actually giving them away or whatever. Like I never sold them; I just gave them away to people. And then they got to be, I guess, 2, and that's when they stopped. It was kind of weird. It was like they stopped when they were 2-ish. Yeah.
I mean, mine
This
were
doesn't sound that
like 3,
old.
4,
No,
and
it's just not.
now they start slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, every time because we bought 3 at a time, and then we had so many roosters. I was like, oh my god, because they're not really telling you what you're gonna
Yeah, you
get.
really don't know. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
then,
but
did you guys eat the roosters then, or just
No,
sell them?
because we didn't know that you cannot have more than one rooster in the whole flock.
Then you have a
So they were
cockfight.
fighting each other, and the one killed the other one, and then the other one was so mean. We had to somebody came by and picked him up,
yeah.
and we had one more, and he was really nice, but then the neighbors complained.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like hearing him crow every morning.
No,
Ours would crow all day. Like this thing. We had one rooster. That dude was crowing all day. I was like, dude, like it's 12 noon. Like, come on.
but my husband was so mad. He bought one of the metal roosters, the big metal statue rooster.
Oh, yeah.
He put like a microphone. He put the chicken song on every morning.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, so in Tractor Supply they sex them. They cost a little bit more, but they'll.
Yeah, but it's where we got them from.
Well, you got 3 roosters? Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they did you dirty.
Yeah, I know. And that time we had them, they were still allowed in our neighborhood.
Okay. That's crazy.
But then all of a sudden, after the sea stopped, all of a sudden we couldn't have it no more. It's like,
right.
What is that?
Well, I think people were home. See, I think the problem was there were so many people home. And I think if they had been at work, you probably would have been okay. Maybe.
Yeah, we live in a neighborhood where there is a lot of retired people.
Yeah.
Everyone want to sleep.
It's true. Yeah. So that's a big deal. Yeah. Because I remember when people were home, like I heard radios more. You heard like music blasting and stuff like that, which I never heard. And I was working from home. Like my company shut down for about 3 months, and we had all these meetings. They were Zoom meetings or whatever. And I remember like it was kind of difficult because sometimes you'd hear noise. Or the FedEx guy, boom, 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 boom. Like it was always something, distracting when you were trying to work. Yeah, during that time. Yeah. And then loud neighbors and kids were home. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
But I mean, you hear dogs barking everywhere.
It's true. Yeah.
And see, the messed up thing is, we get rid of our rooster, and all of a sudden we hear in the whole neighborhood there's roosters down the street there, down the street there. But we had to get rid of ours. So I was like, ugh.
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of.
That's
We
that's
have
not
them
good.
all. We have them all around us crowing at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning when the sun starts. My sister and brother-in-law have a rooster.
Mm-hmm.
They have up the road. They have chickens, and then the people up the road that used to be my mother-in-law's house, the first
Yeah.
house they built. Well, no, that wasn't the first house they built out here. That was the second. Well, they have now. These are all like my brother and sister are almost a mile
Yeah.
from us, and this is all on the same property because there's 378 acres out here.
Oh
But
wow.
anyway, um, then the people that bought my mother-in-law's house, they have chickens and roosters, and then those people that are across the field, like closest neighbor, they have chickens and roosters, and then the people on the other side, chickens and roosters, and then
Wow.
all down the road, the 2170, the road is just people with chickens. We're the
Chickens
only ones.
everywhere.
We're like the we don't have any anymore, so
Yeah.
it's just you start hearing chickens or
Yeah.
roosters just on and on and on and on. I'll never forget though. One time somebody asked me, "Are you Spanish?" Because I have those roosters, my chicken collection up here.
Oh yeah.
I inherited from my mother-in-law.
Okay.
So I like chickens and asked me if I was Spanish. I would love to be Spanish, but
Yeah.
no.
People have I noticed that the back in the day the chickens, but I noticed that people collect those porcelain ones, which I don't know what you do with those things because they're so big.
They're really the ones I got on top there. Those are the chickens on the wall. The one in the middle I got from the collection ETC catalog.
Oh.
And then the ones on the side are home interior ones. And then I've got cookie jar,
Okay.
rooster cookie jars. You can't really see them because Colin's got stuff piled up there. Bottle. He goes by. He lays stuff up there for some reason. Need to get it off. But my mother-in-law, she gave me all of her chickens. My father-in-law dearly loved them, chicken stuff, when they moved here. And I don't think that is. They hear a car. Telling you what, the animals of mine are plumb insane.
But a lot of people were buying them, and it's funny because they were so expensive. I remember, and then I started finding them all over the place. Yeah,
one of those is a McCoy, one of those chicken cookie jars. But the thing is, my mother-in-law, the reason why she gave them to me is the people that they had when Kim was helping him move, but he just got where he couldn't do it and lift on the heavy stuff. So my mother-in-law went ahead and had the packing people come in and pack the stuff up, and they broke so much of her stuff, and a bunch of them have chips on it. She said, and you can't really. I haven't found a chip on any of them that's really noticeable. She said she couldn't stand looking at them with the chips, so she gave them all to me. And I've got glass baskets, fitting baskets back there in that bedroom. What the corner back in the bedroom that doesn't have anything in it. It is boxes of stuff that she gave us.
Right.
And she has so many antiques and so much stuff. I don't know what's in there. But I did notice last night I went in there to get my clothes. And Kim had put a bunch of other stuff out on one of the shelves. He has a bunch of enamel stuff.
Okay.
Coffee pots and teapots.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she gave him all that enamel stuff.
Yeah. People like that.
Yeah. But I've got a lot of wall pockets and I need to look at all those glass baskets. She gave me her collection of Cupies, and they're real old.
I haven't seen those in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, and I broke one of them.
Oh.
And we were at the point where we're like, please don't give us any more stuff.
Right.
My sister was like, I don't want any more stuff. And then my niece, she's going to come help me clean. And then I said, you want me to pay you or you want me to give you stuff? And she said, I don't want anything else.
Oh.
Crochet, because she said, Grandma has just gave me so much.
Yeah.
But, and my mother and father-in-law, well, Kim's grandmother, she had an antique business. She had a big shop,
Yeah.
And that's where we bought our china cabinet from. and she gave it to us for $400, so we really lucked out.
Mm-hmm.
And but, oh my gosh, we've got stuff, and I haven't even looked at it. I have no more room for stuff.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to manage.
My yarn gets
Mm.
it's more important than anything. So the yarn we got to I don't got no room to make room for anything but my yarn. But I do got to get in there and look at those baskets.
Yeah.
I'll tell them what.
Peacocks are pretty. I've never heard one out, in person.
A peacock?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I heard they're loud. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. The Wagners that lived, they've since sold that property, but they had peacocks. And when we first moved here, I'll never forget. I came out here, and I would have to scoot. They didn't have any steps built or anything,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd have to. And the trailer came up to my chest. That's how high it was, and I'd have to just push the boxes in the door.
Right.
And I'd come out before we got moved in, when the people were here working on the underpinning and all that junk.
Yep.
And they would have the door open, and I'd say, well, make sure you
Mm-hmm.
get the door. Now, they had steps in the back that they were climbing on, but there was no way I was going to try to climb up them.
Right.
And, I would tell them to shut the door, and they knew to do that anyway. They just kept the door open because because the people, hooking up the water and all that junk. Well, anyway, I decided, well, I'm going to go in the back and go up the stairs and take some of these boxes in. And right about the time I started to step up the stairs, I heard that. That's what the hell is that? And it scared the crap out of me. And I dropped the box, and I just heard stuff.
Oh, yeah. Glass everywhere. Oh,
well, it wasn't too bad. It was a pitcher I had that broke, but yeah, that sound they make, and I was like, oh my God. And so,
oh my goodness,
the guy from the place that we bought the tractor, he said, Mrs. Lewis, are you all right? And I'm like, what is it? I was like scared the daylights on me. And he said, well, I guess some of your neighbors have a peacock. I said, you think?
That's cool.
Oh God.
My goodness.
I had a whole bunch of peacock feathers, and they're beautiful. I had them in a big vase.
They are. Yeah.
Because my neighbor, Cheryl, she was one of the ladies she's the one that had the peacock. And she would bring me the peacock feathers when they would get, molt. And so I had a bunch. They were beautiful, but
yeah,
I'll never get that, though. That thing come off with that big thing they do. And good Lord, I felt my heart in my throat. Startled me. It's so funny. It is funny now. It wasn't funny at the time, but God.
Yeah, I just found out there's bears one county over.
Oh, we got bears. We see bears a lot in the summertime.
Yeah, and some poor guy got attacked by one. Like he got.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the other day I saw it in the news, and I'm like, that's enough to scare me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it had rabies too. That thing.
Oh my gosh!
I know. See, that's my night. That's like I won't say my biggest nightmare, but that's kind of one of them. Yeah.
Well, the first time we saw them out here, and we were sitting out on the porch one night after we moved here, and we heard crunch, 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 like tree limbs. I told Kim, I said, there is something, and this is like. We own a lot of our property goes over real far on this side, but not this side. There's just the easement road, and then there's a little bit of property, and then there's a fence, and that's the people that own the next property over. Well, anyway, I said, Kim, there is something setting up in that tree. He goes, there ain't nothing.
Oh, in the tree.
And it was in the other side. And so we're sitting out there one night, and it was it was August when we moved here, so we still had some hot weather. So we were sitting out on the porch, and Kim said, "What is that?" And I said, "There is something up in that tree. It's probably a bear." He goes, and they were having a lot of bear sightings.
Wow.
St. James, and Kim says, we're not having a bear. We're not that lucky to have a bear sighting. And I said, lucky? That ain't luck. But anyway, I said, there's something up in that tree. He said, you're seeing things? And then all of a sudden I heard that crunch, crack, snap, pop, and then thud real hard. And I said, and it took off running. And I said, Kim, he said, I see it running because it was almost dark.
Yeah.
I said, that was a bear. He said,
Wow.
no, he said, that was a cow. I said, Kim, a cow don't climb
Cow in the tree.
Cows don't climb trees.
Yeah. They're not that limber.
He just wasn't going to admit that that was a bear.
Okay.
And we've been sitting here before. We'd been sitting here before, and we'd hear, you know. And Kim comes to Dad, there's a pig. There's a hog over there. There's a wild hog over there. And Kim just runs through the house and almost falls all over herself. Because, here they tell if you see a wild boar or whatever, shoot it. They want you to shoot him, kill him, and the meat is yours. So Kim's like running in the house trying to get his gun. And so he can shoot the darn thing, but it got away.
Oh, wow.
And usually where there's one, there's more.
Okay.
They tear up people's farms and their
Yeah.
stuff. So they want you to.
A lot of wild pigs.
Yeah, wild pigs and shoot them.
They
I'm not eating no wild pig. That's why I'm always afraid to eat ham. And Colin cooked that ham yesterday. I'm thinking, did they kill a wild pig and I didn't know about it? And
yeah, you never know, right?
I want no wild meat. Poor Jesus was with my sister kind of late.
Oh.
We was going home. We saw a family of giant pigs. Oh Lord!
Yeah, that's scary. Wow.
Yeah, in Congo. Yeah, they do travel together.
Yeah.
My sister have never been. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, where there's one, there's always more. It's not yet. If it is, they got to go get my chicken sandwich doggies. You can calm down.
It's weird.
I think every car they think is my husband.
Is the car loud or does it have a distinctive sound?
One of my husband's trucks is. It's real big.
Yeah.
And it's that extended cab truck. I think he paid like $600. He's got it all fixed up. It's old, but he used it. But it's loud.
Yeah.
And like when he's gone somewhere and he comes back, I'm always thinking it's UPS bringing me something. It's always him.
UPS.
Or USB or UPS or FedEx or something, but usually it's always him.
Hey, have you ever noticed the UPS guys are really cute?
Yeah. It must be a prerequisite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the FedEx are like whatever. But
Yeah.
But UPS, I'm like, hello.
Oh yeah, they're good looking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that are.
There's not an ugly UPS guy to be found.
Well, in the summertime when they wear shorts. I mean, I might be old, but I can still look.
But I'm not even talking about the shorts. I'm just like, you're attractive.
that ugly brown color.
But the brown suit is terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they got to be so cute.
Yeah, maybe. I think
because they have to wear those ugly uniforms.
Yes. Yeah. That's
I
funny.
remember in high school, they would always be driving by the school, and I remember one of my friends. She was going out with we called him the Ups man. But she had a boyfriend, and he was in his 20s, and she would always want to go to the front of the school at lunchtime. And anyway, we found out later that, as soon as she graduates high school, she was kind of throwing subtle hints.
Yeah.
Quite a bit older than her, probably 8 years. But anyway, she was kind of throwing subtle hints. Then finally she called us all up and said, I'm getting married. And I said, you ain't marrying and when jokingly we said, you ain't marrying the US man, are you? And she said, yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my God. Cynthia says, howdy, hookers.
Hey, Cynthia, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, we're talking about hunky guys up in here.
Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, she married the UPS man.
Wow. Are they still married?
Yeah, they're still married, but he don't do UPS, of course, anymore.
Well, of course, yeah.
Ain't no money in that.
Well, no,
But,
it's just a lot of work, like all that lifting and toting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's 8 years older than her.
Mm.
But I remember she had a wedding, and me and my friends, we were in the wedding because we were like a little clique, you know. And I mean, it was like, why didn't you tell us in high school that you all this time you're? Because I was afraid my mom would find out. I'm like, we're not going to tell you. But she said I just couldn't bring myself to tell you guys I was going out with an older man. Well, that was very common back then, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
My first boyfriend, he was a senior in high school, and I was in the 9th grade.
Oh my goodness! Ooh.
And he was a jock, and I was the homecoming queen and everything. And
What?
thing is, well, you couldn't be in homecoming until you were in the 10th grade. You couldn't be in the running.
Yeah.
And what they would, I don't know if it's like that at all schools, but what they would do is they would, of course, he was long out of school, but anyway, they start voting for different girls.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was kind of wild. But anyway, my boyfriend, and yeah, I had a boyfriend with a basketball. And then he ended up being gay.
What?
I guess I turned him gay,
You may have. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, no, I was going to do nothing like that. And then with nobody. I mean, I got married when I was 17. I was still in high school when I got married, but it wasn't him. And it was my first husband, but it was like, I'm not going to do,
No, I'm just.
Yeah. And yeah. I mean.
But it happened to me too. I had a boyfriend, and then I think we broke up, and then I didn't see him for a year, and then I found out he was gay. I was like, "Do I look like a man?"
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
about that. Those.
How do you like? It's weird. Yeah.
I had a couple that were gay, that turned gay, and
turned.
But they always were. They always were. We always say turned, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when everybody found out, and there's nothing wrong with being gay, but when everybody found out that this first one, John, his name was gay, they were like, "Did you turn him gay?" I said, "Well, according to him, But I wasn't no floozy. I wasn't gonna do nothing at that age, 15, 14, 15. But yeah. So, and then Adam's dad came around, and then that was a whole nother show. Hello, can I help you? She's determined to get that banana skin.
Ooh, yeah. That's not good.
Banana skins are good for cutting a piece off. They will help whiten your teeth.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, make sure you wash it off real good on the outside, and then put it on your teeth, and it's good for whitening your teeth.
All right.
Yeah.
All these things are good to know.
Yeah. I'm still wondering about the black string thing.
Yeah. Well, ain't that is licking the skillet, like my mom used to say, lick the skillet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Skillet lickers.
Skillet lickers.
My sister said one time we were both sneezing our head off, and we had mono. We've had mono.
Oh wow. Wow.
And they consider that the kissing disease, or they used to. And I hadn't been kissing no boys yet. I was in the 7th grade. I hadn't even kissed a boy. And my sister, we end up, and I know she had a boyfriend. She was kissing. So, and then, but we had it. Oh my God, I'd never been so sick in my life. And my mom, she goes, you know what's going to happen? Mom's going to come up here with the skillet.
Oh.
She had that licking, she didn't cook out of it. She washed it, of course. But it was the liquor skillet. She'd make us lick the skillet.
Cynthia's like, what?
Yeah. The iron skillet.
Yeah,
my mom
was
there.
When
we get it cold or anything, we lick the iron skillet. I remember telling Adam and Colin that one night, and they were laughing so hard, and Kim said, "Shut up, I got to work tomorrow." And we were in here laughing, and the more we'd laugh, the funnier it got. And Adam would say, and then he would go, "Skillet liquor," and Colin go, "Liquor skillet." And I said, "Shut up." And Kim goes, "You so shut up and get to bed." We just kept laughing about that.
Wow. That sounds crazy.
Yep.
But you never know.
Yeah, well, I remember my grandma had us put wool socks around our necks if we had like upper respiratory infection, and just, slather down the Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, right.
Vicks Vapor Rub is so good for so many things. I mean,
Cures everything.
it's
So
great
yeah,
for if you got
gargle with
plantar
salt water.
fasciitis or whatever it's called. It's great for your feet.
Mm.
It makes them moist. Well, hello, baby. Why don't you let me hug you? You just come over here to bite my arm, don't you? I know.
The
She's
one
wanting
girl
to
on
play with
Strange Addiction, she was eating her Vic Vapor up.
me. Ugh.
Oh
Oh,
no, yuck. Yeah, I'm like ooh.
Yeah, there was one with that liked to smell mothballs.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember
See
that
that one
one.
Mm.
with the baby powder? Her whole room was covered in baby powder. She was sniffing
Eating
it in
it.
her nose.
Yeah, one girl
Uh,
ate toilet paper. One girl ate
no.
toilet paper. I
The
remember
other
that.
girl ate a mattress. The other dude ate plastic paper.
And then
Nice.
this one guy married his car.
sorry, I have to laugh. I'm like, what?
He married his car. He did.
Little
I remember.
I
baby.
don't know how they're still alive. If you think
Well,
about
I
it.
think that is all kind of made up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's
That's
just like the
crazy.
Jerry
I
Springer
mean, she
show.
was sniffing that baby powder like there was nothing. She was like, she had like the whole nose covered, like she was doing, you know what?
Well, one of the teachers,
Hmm.
her name was Amy, I'll never forget it.
Crazy.
One of the teachers from our school, she and her boyfriend, they went on the Jerry Springer show. They were actually on the Jerry Springer show.
Crazy.
And what they did is, okay, she had a little boy, and the daddy of the little boy, he was from Haiti. And
Okay.
she met him, and of course they were going together, and then she got
Mhm.
pregnant, and then he didn't want nothing to do with the baby, and he
Mhm.
was ashamed to tell his family and all this stuff. So
Right.
anyway, so they contacted the Jerry Springer story and put their story on there, and like a year later they called them and had an interview with them over the phone, and they went on the Jerry Springer show,
Mm.
and they had they had one of their friends portray um the guy that got her pregnant that didn't want nothing to do with the kid. They brought their friend, and the Jerry Springer show, it's all scripted.
Right.
They tell you,
Yeah.
you tell them the story, and she said you wouldn't believe it's all scripted. You tell them your story, and then they make you follow a script, and they bring you down there for like a week, like 5 days, and you practice this.
Oh my gosh.
And she said, you start out. The story was hardly anything
Yeah.
at all like what they
It's
told.
crazy what they.
So
Yeah.
she said, they make it up. It's like,
Mhm. Mhm. That's
and
weird.
I was just like, I remember going to her house. They gave her it was like a VHS tape.
Mhm.
And then there's another guy from our town. He was on the Jerry Springer show, and his name is Joby. And you can look him up he's just type Jerry Springer and then put Joby, Joby, and he
Yeah.
is from our hometown, and he was on the Jerry Springer. In fact, I know him. Knew him,
Mm.
and he's on the Jerry Springer show.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm like, how lucky,
Mm.
But
Is it?
you got how lucky to go on the Jerry. I'm saying that sarcastic. They
Okay.
paid their hotel room. They
Okay.
took them to wardrobe. They got to keep their clothes, and then they got $1,000 to split.
Oh
five,
yeah.
to
Gotcha.
split 5 ways. That's it.
Mm.
$1,000. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. But I remember her showing that to me, and I was laughing my head off.
Wow.
Yeah. To get picked, that was very rare,
Mm.
That was just too funny.
Wow.
But I never have been able. I even looked and searched for hers. I saw it, but I didn't. I never
Mm.
could find it. But the Joby guy,
Yeah, I see. I found it.
yeah,
Mm. Okay.
yeah, he's from my hometown.
Wow.
I think all the shows are made up.
Yeah, they're all made up, and they scripted
Mhm.
and do practice. She said they taught us how to hit each other and slap each other so that we. Good Lord, what was that?
It's like WWE. Now punch. I'm gonna duck over to the right.
Yeah.
You flip me, and yeah, wow, that's crazy.
I couldn't believe it when I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" She said, "No."
Joby.
Yeah, you'll have to watch that one.
I have it saved. It's in the queue. It's all queued up and ready.
Yep, and that's quite. I think that was early 2000s when he was on there, and I think he's been to prison and everything since then.
Wow, it's crazy. All right.
But yeah, he turned out to be not so well balanced.
Yeah, I would not want to be on that show.
God, can you imagine? I mean, I've already got a reputation for being a total goofball from just being on YouTube.
Right.
None of my real. Not saying you guys aren't real people.
We're fake.
But I told my sisters, you don't tell nobody. I have a YouTube channel.
Hi, Drew.
Hi, Drew.
Hello.
Drew Peacock. Well, fancy Drew Peacock's here. We were just talking about peacocks.
Yeah, we were talking about peacocks. Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm.
and my nieces do know. I told them, don't tell nobody.
Yeah,
Nope, I really know. Don't tell nobody.
that's funny.
Not that I'm ashamed, but they know I'm a nut though. Anyway,
It's hard. Yeah, like it's like I said, like my family. Let's just say if I needed their help, I don't know if I'd get it. Regardless, like even just to like subscribe to the channel. I don't think they
What
do
is
it.
the deal with family members not wanting to support?
It's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
my family knows I'm nothing but a crazy nut anyway. But I mean, they don't need to know that I'm on YouTube.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah.
And then my nephew knows. I think one of my nephews, but they're it's like one of my sisters. She's like, I don't know how to get onto YouTube. I said, you type in YouTube.
So hard. I know.
And I cannot. And she's been here, and I had to
Yeah.
show her how to subscribe. She said, well, how do I subscribe? And I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, I know. You hear that's I think, yeah, that's one of the excuses. But I don't know how to subscribe. It's so hard. It's really hard.
Yeah. Well, give me your phone. I'll subscribe for you.
Yeah, well, I know I don't want to do that. Yeah, like it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's funny, like I have a relative who's like, oh, that's a really stupid thing to do. And I said, yeah, but like I know people who are making 6 figures.
I'm making a little bit of money, and I mean, it ain't a lot.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's not so stupid. Who's the dummy? You have to go out every day.
Well,
if
my
I
Put your life at risk and other things, you know.
my sister Brenda said, just put your videos on Facebook, and we'll see them. Well, half the time people don't watch them because
No.
you have to tap to unmute. You have to do that. And they don't. But she goes, what do I want to watch like a goofball? You're always acting like a goofball.
Oh.
And I'm like, thanks. My other sister will watch, and she'll comment. In fact, she commented several times. But yeah, my other sister that's just 18 months old. I mean, you're always acting like a goofball. We don't need to see it on YouTube.
Oh. I mean, I guess that's fair. However,
family. My brother was the clown. Me and him were the clowns of the family. Of course, he passed away, but years ago. Gosh, I'm probably 41. Of course, my mom, she was quite the character. Let me tell you, she was always everybody up.
Yeah,
I just forgot to.
But that's the whole thing, I just say, hey, it's not. Some people are doing okay.
Yeah, some people are doing okay.
Some people are doing okay. Respectable income. So I'm like,
Jerry asked if I am on with Noni and the gang. Oh, I said it depends on what night it is. They take turns being the leader.
well.
We take turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is interesting, yes.
I got to go over to the big box of polyfill and get more polyfill. I got to go all the way across the living room.
Mm.
The big box. The big box.
Now, have you put a dent in that big box?
Oh, yes. I've even bought another big box.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You've done 2 of those?
Well, I made like
Hello. Hello.
hi, Ariel. Ariel's back. I made like
to the Super Bowl. They
Oh, they won?
Casey?
won?
Wow.
The Eagles won?
Oh, congratulations.
it's Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
That's
who
so
won?
weird.
Kansas City.
Kansas City did.
Oh,
The
God. That
Super
means
Bowl is in February.
Kim will come in here.
February the
holler.
9th. February the 9th.
The 9th. Okay.
Yeah, Kim and Colin. I know Kim left in his jersey, but I don't know if Colin wore his. But Kim puts on his hat and he puts on his
It's going to
jersey.
be the state of Louisiana is going to be packed anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going. I'm like, no way. No, thank you.
Yeah. Well, this is exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it last year because when Kelsey started going out with Taylor Swift.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
I like Taylor Swift. I do. I don't really listen to her songs that much,
Yeah.
but I she's cute and everything, you know.
No, it's funny. You know, like so she grew up, you know, in the little town over for me for a minute before she, you know, hit it big. And all these people are like
Her birthday is 5 days before mine.
yeah, and they're like claiming her and I'm like this lady hasn't been back here since like probably 1990.
Well,
or whatever, you know. It's just funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was real excited last
December
year.
16th, 1989.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think she went to elementary school, like first, second, third grade, and then she was gone after that. Shortly after that, yeah. So I don't know what age that is. Mm-hmm. But some girl on YouTube said this is her content on her video. She goes, I live in the house that Taylor Swift used to live in. And I'm like, okay.
Well, I met, you know, I met Brooke. I met Garth Brooks. I'll show you a picture. It's not of me. It's his brother. I told the story. These girls all know.
He's a teacher or something.
Yeah, his brother was the principal at the time.
Oh, the principal.
But I just happened to be there that day because my sister was like the head over the cafeteria, and I had to come in there. I went just before I went. I was coming down to take care of my dad and mom. My dad, so I was driving down to take care of them since 2009. And anyway, she said, "You won't believe who's here." I said, "Whose big bus is that out there?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "That's Garth Brooks." And I said, "What?"
Oh wow.
And she goes, "He's come down to pick Mr. Brooks up because they're going to his brother."
Yeah.
Well, at the time, Mr. Brooks was the principal. When Mr. Brooks first came, he was my ninth grade English teacher. But here's the newspaper clipping of him. And Garth Brooks in the middle, and then the lady Peggy Turner. She was, but that's from our hometown. He came down there to pick up his brother. He was the principal.
Oh, that's cool.
But, what?
Cynthia. What?
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Michelle have to make it bigger. It says Newburgh High School principal Michael Brooks left with his brother, country singer star Garth Brooks, and high school librarian Peggy Gray.
Nice.
But yeah, that's
him.
That was Sunday, May 20th, 2001, way back.
Wow. Yeah, that's going way back.
Now, I guess I wasn't going down. I maybe just was probably down there. That was maybe I was just going down to see Mom and Dad. She couldn't. Well, that's the Sunday paper because the paper come out on Sunday, but he'd been there that week. But yeah, but he was short.
Yeah, he looks tiny.
Everybody's short to me.
Yeah.
And he just like normal person, just yeah.
Sorry, Cynthia.
I mean,
I think she's laughing at me because of that story about the house.
yeah. I dropped my headphone, my earbuds. I gotta get
I
them.
love it. That's amazing. That's what I mean. Yeah. The girl that lives in the house. I know that was her content. And then she got like 7,500 like comments. Oh my God, you're so lucky. You live in the house that she. And I'm like, I'm doing this.
She had her comments on for all comments.
Yeah. Of course.
I have mine for strict or no comments. Or hold for review.
Hold for review.
Yeah. I got mine. Hold for
I had
review.
forgotten all about that, but yeah, that was a thing. I forget what year that was. It's been a while. Like that had to be like 2009 or 10, maybe around that
Because
time.
that's when I graduated from high school.
Mhm.
2010.
Yeah.
May 28th, 2010.
Wow.
Graduated in 1978.
Ooh.
Cool. I graduated in 1981.
1981. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw Cynthia's comment like a little bit late. That's why I was laughing. Oh my gosh, that's great. Yeah, that was weird.
So I'm not a spring chicken. I'm not a spring chicken.
You pretty
Hi,
much,
Suraj.
Hello.
pretty much spring
What's
chicken.
that face?
Oh, my finger hurts.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Let me guess. Your fur baby Michelle is sleeping.
Yeah. Not tearing anything up right now.
It's going to get walled up in here in a minute because Kim and Colin are about to come in, so I'll have to mute because Sassy is like just waiting and waiting for them.
Oh.
I'll count how many stitches I got.
Look, I found spring green.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
My favorite shade of green.
So I can make some green something.
Yeah, and you got amethyst too.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, guys. Okay.
All right. Have a good night, Rosie.
See you tomorrow.
Love you.
Tomorrow.
Is it me?
I think it is.
You too.
Okay. It's me.
It's you.
All right.
I need to sleep.
Nighty night.
Good night. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Love
care.
you. Bye.
Love ya.
Love you.
Peace.
I still have my hats. I still have them.
Oh, good.
Is that mine? That's not mine.
And if I could find my green one. Oh, yeah. I got the green one.
Oh, wow. That's really green.
Yeah.
Yep, I made those for her.
That's really nice.
And the scarf.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Scarf.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she won my giveaway, so.
And my mom crocheted this one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, your mom. Nice.
And she said, I'm going to have to get back into making things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said, Mom, you could sell your creations.
Oh, thank you, Rosalie.
Yep. My calendar is.
Here she went. She just comes in and she just leaves. Her phone probably rang.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, I'm listening. I'm waiting for the
Yeah. What's
for the rest of the story.
calendar?
Yes. Oh. Well.
Whew.
I know I'm gonna do.
I was
this
doing Rosalie's basket. It got too hard, so I had to do it.
Hello, Ashurash.
Hello.
Fine, but boy, this is hurting my finger. 6 so
Yay.
far.
Well, that's looking good.
6. I may not have to put cardboard in the bottom of this one because it is really firm.
Yeah, I got 4, almost 5 squares done while we're talking.
Oh my gosh, you're doing great.
Yeah. I like this yarn's real easy. The hook just slides through it.
No, which one is that? That's the pink camo.
Pink camo from
Pink camo.
Red Heart Super Saver.
Pink camo. Yeah, I like that one. I think I have one of those somewhere.
But the bad thing is you only get 5 ounces.
Yeah.
7, but
6.
That's all right. We'll make it.
That's cool. All right, so it's getting longer. I did I don't know how many rows. I guess I did from here to here.
Very good.
Yeah, that's all. I think I'm done. I think that's all I can do today. My brain's done.
Oh, that's gonna be so nice and warm when you.
It is warm. Oh, I'm digging this. This is good. Yep.
Can you wear it on the outside of your coat, or?
I think I'm gonna be for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today I could have used it. Actually, today it warmed up. It was pretty warm. It was like 36, but the sun was out, so felt a little warmer.
Oh.
And but I think the snow's not going to dip for at least a couple more days, which is terrible. I'm kind of waiting.
This 4 going to 44. Oh,
that's good.
Well, it says cold weather now.
Earplug. Oh,
it said 23 earlier. Yeah, good. How are you doing? How's your partner?
Yep.
Let me see here.
For
divided by. Well, for Pete's sake, I guess I could put the numbers in the right place. Which are divisible by.
Yeah.
Oh. $11. I should have known that.
Remember, I got my mattress pad in the washer. I got to remember to put it in the dryer before I go to bed.
Oh yeah.
So it's done before. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could do that too. I could do some laundry.
Yeah, well, I'm watching a movie tonight. I'm gonna put my basket together and my flowers. And then I'm gonna crochet a shawl for Michelle's chicken.
Oh yeah.
You must.
What color you want?
Very important.
Green? You want it green? I can't show you chicken because I would be a surprise.
Oh, do you have any red left or no?
I have red, but I don't know if that would look funny since it's the two colors together.
Maybe just white or beige or something.
Beige or white, or I had that
gold.
Green, gold.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put red on. I can put if you still want her to have a shawl on her.
Shawl.
It'd be Mama.
Yeah, I saw one with a shawl on. I really liked it.
Kelly showed you somebody crocheted or
knit. Yeah, the lady in my crochet group. She's funny. She does like the craziest. It was a kit, and I know where she got that kit too. Yeah, some lady was selling the kit, one of the yarn stores.
Oh,
and it came with a little shawl. Yeah, it was cute. But I think what happened was somebody had bought all this fancy yarn and they donated it all to Goodwill. I think they bought these kits and stuff and then they stopped. I guess you have too much and then you get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I still have a bunch of that. They were like fabric and they had like dolls. You could make like pillows, like stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, 70s and 80s, and I used to buy those all the time and make stuff. I've got a bunch of those still.
Right.
I've got a bunch of cross stitch little like ornaments, like you can make for the Christmas tree, all that stuff. That I was always going to make them. I need to get back in there and put them, since I finally figured out my password for my Etsy shop. And
you did? Oh, good.
Stuff in Etsy, because it was not this Christmas. Christmas was the last time I sold something, and that was the last time, and I didn't sell anything all year because I just hate the packing up part.
Yeah.
And then Colin's got the printer, and he's always busy, and he's like, I don't want to print your stupid labels.
I know it's a pain,
Oh.
right? You got to print them. Yeah, so you got to
Gets
do
better
it.
about it. I keep saying I'm going
I
to
think
get
I
one
remember that
in
song.
here on my table by my yarn, and I still may do it.
But yeah, you need someone to do that for you.
Well,
You
the only
know?
reason why he was doing it for me because it was out here, but the last 2 or 3 years he put it back in his room because it's a inkjet
Right.
and it's wireless, and I always did my own printing and all my own stuff, and then he took it back in his room. So
Yes,
you know, after you have a printer like that, you just don't a cheap
you can't
one.
go back.
You
Yeah,
can't.
I got you.
It's I looked at one on just like it. That one was $100 when we bought it. It's
Here's
probably
the shawl.
6 years. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yep. There she is.
yeah. I'll do
That
it
is
like
really funny. I didn't notice that she did the 3 colors there. What the
Yeah,
heck?
that's what I was thinking. I could do a
Yeah.
color and
That's
do it,
pretty
I'll do it
funny.
like a triangle
Yeah.
shawl, like a granny. I'll put a little shawl on her.
But I put a heart on the picture. Now I can find it quicker.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Joan Jett and Lita Ford.
I have to see what that is.
Cherry bomb.
Cherry Bomb by the
I'm
God,
sure I
Cherry
heard
Bomb.
it.
That's an oldie.
Yeah.
By Joan Jett. Yep.
Let's see.
I remember her haircut. Her haircut's still cool. Back then.
Yeah. Yeah. She was kind of ahead of her time, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
I
thought she was really strange back in the
Oh,
day.
did you? Oh.
You know, because she wore just kind of masculine, and then Deborah
Yeah.
Harris, Blondie,
Yeah.
she was really a trip and a half. Let me tell you.
Mm.
She was like the first. She was actually. They say that she was the first rapper. That song. What's it called? One of her songs where she kind of raps. And I remember that song in the 80s. My ankle's itching like crazy. It's because I got my socks have elastic in them. I usually can't wear elastic socks, but these do. Elastic makes me itch. What was I saying? That song, Funky Cold Medina.
Oh.
Tone Loc was the guy's name back in the 80s. Tone Loc.
Yeah. I forgot about him.
Yep. I remember Adam just loved that. He's just a little bitty thing. That Whitney Houston song, I want to dance with somebody. Adam would just love it when that would come on the radio. He'd just go nuts.
Yeah.
He was a funny kid. My phone is just about ready to die. I got to make sure to turn off that Bluetooth because that makes your battery die.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yep.
I told Colin that, and he said, Mom, that is not right. And then he's in his room, and then he goes, Mom, you're right. And I said, what are you talking about? About 2 or 3 hours later.
Yeah.
I'm right. And I said, what am I right about now? Because, I don't remember what happened 40 minutes, 5, 10 minutes ago. He goes, it does make your battery run down to keep the Bluetooth on. Yeah, I'm walking around. I took my nap. I always put today I could not wake up. I think I was more bored than anything. And I wasn't in the mood to crochet, and when I went to sleep, when I finally got settled down and went enough to go to sleep, the sun was coming up. And then Kim comes busting through here with the dogs.
Oh, wow.
And anyway, Colin said, Mother, sleep all you can. He said, we're going to church, and then we're going to go out to dinner with Grandma, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And I'm like, okay. He said, sleep all you can, because when Dad has this procedure, it's going to be a nursing home around here. And Kim goes, it already was a nursing home.
Wow.
And then I told Colin, I told Colin I was going to go ahead and do the dishes. We had some dishes from this morning that we just, rinsed off and piled up. I said, I'll do the dishes.
Yeah.
While I was gone to church. Well, I fell asleep. They were gone for like 3 hours. I was asleep the whole time. Yeah. He said, Mother, you didn't do the dishes. And I said, well, I'll do them tonight. And he's going to come in. And I've been on, I said, just leave it for tomorrow. There's only like 4 plates.
Yeah.
And the coffee pot needs washed and a few knives and forks, and no big deal. We have a dishwasher, but it hasn't worked since 2001.
Oh,
It's still in the wall.
that's a while.
But we can't have one because our water's too hard. If we got a water
Oh,
My dishwasher broke too, and I guess I gotta replace it.
yeah.
Well, ours ain't never been replaced. The water ruined it.
Mm.
Well, no, actually about 2003. I think it worked for a couple of years. But there wasn't no sense in me having a dishwasher because I'd sit there and I had a pan of water and I would scrub the dishes before I even put them in there. I'm like, and Colin would even when he was little, he'd say, "Mom, you don't have to do that."
Yeah.
But it's still in there on the wall and has been all the time. It's a great place though for my pots and pans and really easy access to get them out. I have hot pots and pans on the bottom. And we got that, but I'd like to take it out. And then Kim was always going to take it out. And then we have a garbage disposal, but that we always have problems that
they always break.
Yeah, we had
so many garbage.
Hard water is bad for them too. So Kim finally disabled that, and then I'm going to build, and this was like 10 years ago. I'm going to just build.
Congratulations, Lydia.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Put a shelf in the middle, and then you can put pots and pans in there too.
Yeah, that's true. You could. Yeah.
And then that never happened.
Oh.
Kim, he just overlooked it. But
yeah.
I mean, he has done a lot since he retired, but now he's down and back, and it's going to be hard to keep him down.
Oh yeah, well, it's going to take him a while to recover.
Well, he's got these things going against him. He's a Gemini for one, and every Gemini that I've ever known, they are just very, very active, very picky, very. Kim's a cleanliness fanatic. He just oh my God, everything's got to be so.
Okay.
He just can't handle that. I've turned well, he told me, he said, I'm building onto this place because, I just, he didn't care that I turned my living room into a craft room, which actually is just a hoard. But anyway, he said, I'm going to build onto the front. Well, he started all that stuff, and then, and then he started getting, he so much in one day. I'm like, oh my God. Now I'm a Libra, and Libras, they don't do anything but what they want to do. And I didn't even know that was a trait of a Libra until my oldest son is a Libra. And I always wondered, I was always saying, that boy does not do anything but what he wants to do. And then I looked it up, and I believe in all that astrology and stuff like that.
My sister and my niece are both Libras. I guess that explains a lot why they don't come over or anything.
Yeah, they don't want. Libra don't want to do any. They don't do anything. I mean, they do. They're very. They love. They're the people. They're people. They love to do things for other people, and they're stuff like that. But, we're stubborn as all get out.
Yeah. Wow.
But what the funniest thing was when my sister found out that Trump had his birthday was on the same day as hers, she about had a cow. She's June 14th and he's June 14th, and her daughters every year get her a cake with Trump's face on it.
Oh my gosh. No.
I am not eating that cake, and we tease her.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine what I hear on a daily basis.
I have to laugh. That's pretty funny.
I made that Trump doll. I don't know if you guys have ever remembered the Trump doll.
Oh, I do. Do you still have it?
I have the prototype, the first one. I made 17 of them things and sold them.
I know.
And people were loving them. And
I remember.
My nephew, one of my great nephews, he wanted one for Christmas when he was like 12. And I said, don't you dare take that thing to school.
Buy 4T.
Buy 4T, honey.
Buy 4T.
And he did. And he got suspended for 3 days because they were throwing pencils at it.
Oh, your kid got suspended?
One of my great nephews.
Oh, great nephew.
He was 12. Goodness. He wanted one for Christmas, and I crocheted one. I said, "Don't take it to school. Don't abuse it. Don't let it abuse anybody." And
wow.
Yeah, it was quite the.
Okay. Yeah. So I have the Hirschner's website open.
You got something quick, Kelly. Go, girl.
No, I this is bad. I can't buy any more yarn. Like, but it's calling me.
You hang out with us, and you'll be buying what you don't need.
Right. That's exactly it.
We'll talk you into it.
I'm just really sad about the big twist. Like, I'm hoping that doesn't go away, but
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it might. This is my negative my negative thoughts.
The leftovers should reappear somewhere.
They said that about AC Moore stuff. It never happens.
Never reappeared.
No, they killed that. Like, when I shouldn't use that word. Sorry.
I've never been at AC Moore. I don't think. Okay, I bought from Michaels before. I've never been into Michaels. I've never been in AC. I was never in AC Moore. I would see AC Moore like when we go to the city and stuff, but I never went in it. And I've never bought from one. And what, Cynthia?
And what? Yeah, she's saying. That's what she's saying to me. And I know. But the thing is, well, so because they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna sell that yarn," and blah blah blah. It did not happen. I don't know where that yarn went to.
Yeah.
That was good. It was good. It was good stuff. But I think that it's the yarn. Well, I think it's Premier. It was Premier yarn, and Premier did actually have a couple of skeins of that. Not a bunch. I mean, this was back when they closed, and I forgot how many years that's been now.
I love that Premier yarn. That one that Rosie sent us. Yeah. It's so soft, like Hobby Lobby.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it's not bad. It's not bad, and I think it's sort of like what Big Twist is, but I don't know if it's it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not 100% sure, but it's similar. It's kind of similar to what the AC Moore was back in the day. But I don't have, I'm guesstimating that.
Yeah.
But if they shut down the Big Twist, I'm going to be angry.
I do have some Big Twists back there.
Be a lot of unhappy people.
I'm going to be unhappy. But the colors are good. Look,
That's beautiful.
Is that a 10 ounce?
Good question. 6. 6 ounces.
Oh, is it 6? Well, it looks big.
It does look big. Yeah.
Now, what's the colorway? What's the color?
It's called denim blue.
It's
denim blue.
Pretty. Oh, it's like a faded denim blue. How pretty!
It's like a faded denim. And this is what they see. I like this. 3 for an adult sweater, 1 for a hat, 1 for a scarf, and 4 for a blanket.
I'm plus size, so I need 19 balls.
You do not.
I wear I'm comfortable in a size 4X, but I will get the biggest X's you can get. I mean,
I understand that. Yeah, I mean, but
I like to be able to hold my shirts out.
I love the fact that they give this to you. Then you don't have to go. How many do I need?
That's good.
Yeah, but of course they're probably gonna. It's probably not gonna make it to whoever buys it. Or hopefully somebody will buy it, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've got yarns back there. I've got a box. It was the box that Colin's computer came in. Archangel, whatever it's called. It's the one he has for the gaming computer, and it's
the Alienware.
He has the whole thing. He has the workstation, and he has the games.
Fancy.
And that computer's on he's got a desk here, and then the thing goes all the way across, and it curves out.
It's real big, right? Isn't it kind of big? Like thick?
And he's got 2 or 3 monitors here where it works, and then he's got the gaming one because he don't do it on the same thing that he works on because he's got all these different screens up when he's doing work. You have jobs coming in. So anyway, that box was huge, so he gave it to me, and I dump all the yarn in there that people send me.
Yeah.
Mail and stuff, and I've got so many different kinds of yarn in there. It's not even funny. And then when I go buy yarn, the only thing I buy is Red Heart because I do so much amigurumi, and plus I like Red Heart.
Yeah,
it's good.
I'm always gonna love Red Heart, And I wish I could get all the. I mean, mainstay yarn is as soft as this is mainstay. It's as
Mhm.
soft as the Hobby Lobby. Just my or whatever it's called. Love this yarn or whatever.
Mhm.
But yeah, it took me 3 hours to make this because I was yakking and moving, and I started out with rosies, but then I stopped because it was too hard to.
Mhm. It looks good.
It's. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm going to have to put anything in the
Yeah.
bottom because that's
No,
I
it
know.
looks perfect. Like it's got a nice,
Yeah, it's stiff because I used a 4. Is that a 4.5 or a 4?
Oh, okay. And is that 2 strands? 2
Yeah, it's 2
strands.
strands. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
a G. And I almost got an invisible seam, almost, but not
Yeah.
quite. It's kind of. I always hate the seam.
I know. Doesn't that drive you crazy? Like I try everything to get rid of that thing.
Well, what I do
Mhm.
is I was watching Jaden Stitches one time, and she
Yeah.
said show how to do an invisible stitch. And when you get back to the beginning,
Yeah.
you don't go into the first chain you crocheted in. You skip
Mhm.
over it into
Yeah.
the next one, and then yarn over, and then it kind of gives you an invisible.
Oh, okay.
Which this did, but then if
Mhm.
you look close enough, it is pretty invisible. It's going to slant though, because it gets the seed
Mhm.
folded.
Mhm.
It
Looks good though.
but for a plant that ain't gonna
Mhm.
make no never mind. Because
Yeah.
but I got to go 11, 11, 11 to do the 4. I got to make the dirt, then I'll stuff it,
Make the dirt.
make the dirt round circle,
Mhm.
then take the plants and you pull them through the center, and then knot them, whatever, sew them in, then on the
Mhm.
dirt, and then you got to. And some people sew around the edge and they make the plant, but I just go ahead and
Okay.
do a crochet, place the dirt on top of there, and
Mhm.
do a single crochet and crochet it in. But I got all my leaves crammed in that bag.
That's good.
I did
Yeah,
that.
I wish I had I need to be faster.
That's
Really
your house.
fast. That's knitting. Knitting is slow.
It
You've
is
done
slow.
really, really
Yeah.
fast on that shawl.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, it's going. Yeah, it's going. But it's going to take me probably another day. See, today I did not work on it. I should have worked on it a little bit more. Cuz I need to do about this much, whatever this is. Like a good
Mhm.
foot. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time I've crocheted today.
Mhm. So,
But my time to shine is after at night,
mhm.
which
I
I
wish I
need not
could
to
stay
be
up
in that. Well, I was sleeping off and on all day, kept
for
falling
you.
asleep. It's just days are too boring.
Yeah.
Nights you can't really be doing too much, but
Yeah.
watching a movie and besides, I like the daytime. I don't want to do nothing anymore.
Mm.
Mm.
I see. Yeah, you're like a vamp. You're reverse,
Yeah, I'm like a baby. I got my days and nights mixed up.
Yes.
My birds, I don't know what kind of party they're throwing over there, but there's bird seed flying all over the place, and
They sound great. Yeah, they're having a ball.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
user in Oklahoma.
Oh, good
Mm.
Lord. Let's see.
What you using in Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
Did he delete it? He or she deleted it themselves?
I
Or-
think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
See if there's a channel.
No, there is not. Of course.
Mm.
Trolls, they just gotta
Mm-hmm.
hang around, don't they?
I don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Birdies, I don't know what's so exciting over there, but you are
Mhm.
really at the party.
Yes.
The way they do that.
All right. So I think I'm ready to call it a night, and I hope everyone has a great night. And tomorrow Rosalie will be live at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I hope to see you there. Oh, you're back, Susan.
So she's going to bed.
You can call a night too. We will
Yep.
too. And
Mhm.
everybody, thank you very much for coming up and having fun tonight. And thank you for everyone in chat. and I appreciate you.
It's always a
Appreciate my
party.
friends up here on panel too. And well, they're kind of more like family now.
Yeah, we're family. We're in the family way now.
Mhm.
Oh,
Bye,
Well,
Cynthia.
not in the family way, but you know what I mean.
Good night, Terry. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
good night.
Night.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow.
There we go.